Hi. Hi, everybody. Thank you for waiting. It took me this long to get the stream back up. Okay, we're just gonna go. We're just gonna jump right back into it. Let me say this before I begin reading. Whatever demons or devils that are trying to stop me, you can forget about it. I ain't going nowhere. So you can do whatever you want to do. It's not going to stop me from doing what I came here to do. So I just want to let y'all know that before we move on. Okay. All right, here we go. Okay, let's go back to Gemini. Okay, so where I stopped, right? I said, right? That's right. Amen, Scorpio sun. Look, let's pull out the crosses in the holy water. Let's say some prayers. Let's thank God. Thank God for that we back online. We're gonna keep going on. We're not gonna stop these devils and these demons are trying to stop me from putting this message out. And I don't care what I gotta do. I don't care if I gotta pick up from where I am and go somewhere where there's internet in order to do this stream. We're gonna do this live stream. We're gonna keep doing it till we get it. Okay. All right, here we go. Amen. Let's go. Okay, so we got conflicted showing up here. We're on Gemini. Those of you that just came in. Hey, Hoops Music. Sorry we went down in the middle of your read, but we're gonna pick back up. So we got conflicted here. It says decisions, hot and cold, and multiple choices, right? So I feel like this is talking about just the past. You've been in a lot of jacked up relationships, okay, with people that may be devils and demons, because I find it really interesting that it went down during Gemini. Okay, so it's saying a lot of multiple choices. So there were a lot of tests, I feel like, Gemini, that you went through, that you had to learn certain things in order to prepare to move into this new timeline with this new relationship with this soulmate. Okay, let's clarify. Hold on one second. So we got Hangman showing up here. This is Pisces energy. It is talking about, looking at things from a different perspective. So I feel like whatever it is that you went through, Gemini, it had to happen in order for you to learn, to be able to choose your battles, to choose your people, to choose whatever situations you're in, because at the end of the day, it's about you and it's about your choices, right? Because we can have all kinds of crazy people try to come into our lives, but it's up to us whether we choose to allow to let these people into our energy or not. And so I feel like you had to see the opposite. You had to see the light and the dark, the good and the bad, the up and the down, in order to figure out what it is that you want and you need in your life. Okay. All right. Next card is ascending. So this is what's happening to you, Gemini. You are ascending. You're learning and expanding. Okay. You're going through a transformation. You're preparing for new union with your new person, and you're stepping into a new phase in your life. Okay. All right. Let's clarify. So it's going to come with a lot of ups and downs. You may have to go through dark nights of the soul. It's going to be a lot of different things that are happening. But all of this, even though it may feel crazy and just feel like, you may feel lost at times, you may feel alone. Like I said, you have a whole ass spiritual team behind you. You have God looking out for you, the Most High looking out for you. So you can't lose, is what Spirit is trying to tell you. Okay. We have you, and you got this channel. You got the community here. You have all of us. We're all rallying with you. So you're not going through this alone, is what Spirit is trying to tell you. Okay. You got somebody watching you with the Page of Swords here. This is an air sign or someone with a lot of air in their chart, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. And you also have the Hermit showing up here, Virgo energy. So, you are going through a healing phase in your life. That's what's causing you to ascend. That's what's causing you to step into this new timeline. And with the Page of Swords, there may be delays because this healing has to be done in order for this ascension to occur and to, for you to get to the next level that you're headed at. How you doing? Was it Janelle, I think that's what it is. Hi, how you doing? So with this ascending card here, like I said, that's why all of this is happening, because it's time for you to go to a new level in your life, to experience new and different things and better things. Okay. So like I said, we got beat up on, right? We got beat up on for a while, but you're ascending. You had to go through those things because you have to test your mettle. It's like you can't see the type of person you are or the strength that you have if you don't go through these trials and tribulations. All right. So okay, now you're moving into another phase. Spirit is saying a family. So this is about fertility, parenthood, pregnancy. So some of you are going to be having brand new families with your person, or you could be you know, combining your families with this new person, or doing both, combining and having new families with them. Okay. All right, let's clarify. Okay, we got the Empress showing up here. So this is Taurus Libra energy. It is talking about, you know, motherhood, fatherhood energy. You know, change it to make it fit, ladies. Make it the Emperor. Okay, so you got somebody coming into your life that's going to be a very good parent, whether or not the two of you choose to have choose to have kids to procreate together. You still are going to have somebody in your life that's going to make a very good role model for your the kids that you have right now. Okay. All right. Then we've got chasing showing up here. So like I said, we went from this situation where everybody that came into your life was the runner, right? And you were chasing after them. Now things are being turned on their ear. Okay, or turned upside down, if you want to say. And now, you know, the chaser is being chased now, is what Spirit is saying. So you're stepping into a new timeline where, because you've done the work on yourself, right, with this Hermit card, because you've gone through this ascension, okay, Spirit is telling you, you are now going to be the flame that all of the moths are drawn to. Okay. All right, let's clarify. Yeah. Okay. So we got the Five of Cups showing up here. This is whoever the hell this was. You was. I keep coming back to this card. Whoever the hell this was that was running from you, this is the energy they're going to end up in, because when this new person comes in, and then they come in, you're not gonna have nothing. You're not gonna want to do nothing. Nothing have nothing to do with this person. And so this is the energy that they're going to be sitting down. Right. Thank you. I'm trying to say. Gisleal, I think I'm saying it right. I think I'm saying it right. Hi, thank you. Thank you for sending the love. Okay, so with this card, like I said, Spirit is telling you all of these things that you experience, Gemini, all this stuff, the pain, the hurt, the being left out in the cold, being made to feel like you were too much, all of these things. Now this person is going to feel all the fucking shit they did to you. They about to feel it if they ain't already feeling it. Because like I told you, some of your people, they got court issues. Some people are going to motherfucking jail. Okay. It's all kinds of things. Like I said, this karma that these people have put out towards you, they getting stepped on. They're getting stepped on by the karma that they sent out to you, the spells and all this shit that they're throwing. All of this crap is coming back on them. Okay. So like I said, you have to be careful what you put out into this universe, because God is going to make sure that it comes back to you. Okay. All right. So, all right. So like I said, you're stepping into a new and better timeline. And like I said, all of the things that have occurred, that have happened to you to like try to drag you down and beat you up, I feel like you've overcome those things. And now you're about to step into a new period of your life where you're going to get rewarded for all the trials and tribulations you've gone through. Okay. I tell y'all this all the time. I'm going to tell you again, we are ascended masters. We couldn't come here and do a regular lifetime, because it would be like having all the cheat codes. Okay. And I know that sounds crazy. I know that sounds like, this life is so difficult. What you mean, right? But I'm telling you, we are ascended masters, and we were put here because we're not from here, and we're here to bring light to this earth. And the things that we can do, other ordinary people cannot do it. That's why I feel like we go through all the things we go through, and now you're starting to get rewarded for all the stuff that has happened to you. Okay, I know it felt like, you know, you were going through all this stuff, nobody had your back, you were going through it alone, you had to walk away from all these people, everybody was stabbing you in the back, but it all, you know, it all was it all had a meaning. It all had to happen because you, like I said, a lot of you are getting ready to step into the spotlight. You're going to have a lot of beautiful things happen to you, Gemini. You just got to hang on and just get through these tough periods because you have a partner coming that's going to have your back. Okay. All right. Let's see. Let's look at the crazy. You know, Spirit got to give you some crazy. Look, see what I told you. Look, can't make it up, right? I told you, consequences. These people that's been trying to shit on you and stab you in the back and do all this stuff, now they getting shit on. Now they getting stabbed in the fucking back is what Spirit is saying. Okay. It says consequences, no more running. The karma is catching up and someone's being held accountable. Let me tell you this. Some of y'all got parents or like family members and stuff like that that's been stabbing you in the back, like just over and over and over and over again for fucking years. And it's like now is the motherfucking reaping season. And all of this shit that they did to you is coming. It's washing over them like a fucking tsunami, like this huge ass motherfucking wave. And it's like the hits are just gonna keep on coming when it comes to them. And you're gonna be placed in a front row seat so you can see everything that's going on with these people. So that's why I tell you, don't worry about getting revenge. Don't worry about none of that shit. Okay, because Spirit has your back, and your spiritual team and your ancestors, they not having it. Okay, like I said, I don't know if things have to build up a certain way. I don't know if that, you know, I feel like maybe they try to warn these people to tell them to stop doing the shit they doing, but they not listening. And so now they're reaping what they sown. Okay, all right. Let's get a message. Let's get some advice from Spirit, Gemini. But like I say, you hang in there, Gemini. I know it's a lot, but like I say, you got beautiful, beautiful things coming your way. Okay. And like I told you, look at the little kids on this card. I tell y'all this all the time. This person is going to bring out your inner child, and you're going to bring out theirs. And it's going to be like the both of you play together, you laugh together, you do all these things all the time. I'm telling you, you're going to be pinching yourself thinking you in a fucking dream. Okay. But it's exactly what you deserve. Okay. So we've got gratitude showing up here. So Spirit is asking you to be grateful for all the amazing things that are about to occur in your life, and even the things that are happening now. Even all of this shit that tried to take you down, be grateful for it because it happened for a reason. And because you went through it, you are now stepping into this new timeline where you're getting all the rewards, you're reaping all the benefits, and the very people that tried to fucking take you out, they getting taken out. They going through the things that they're going through. Okay. So it says, I am grateful for many things in my life that bring me joy and comfort. It says the angels want you to remember, if you just pause and think for a moment, you might just recognize that you have so much to be thankful for, no matter how small these positive things might seem. Okay. So like I said, we got beds to sleep in. We got, you know, machines to wash and dry our clothes. We have kitchens to cook food in. We breathe, we laugh, we run, we do all of these things. We think, we in good health, all of these things. And like I said, you might not have all the money you want in your pockets right now, but it's coming. That's what Spirit is trying to tell you. It is coming, but you have to hang on, Gemini, and you got to trust. Okay. All right. Let's get a message from your person. Let's let them love on you and see what they want to tell you. Okay. This is for Gemini Spirit. Messages from their person. I don't know why I hear that. This could be for somebody, but I hear that. What's that song? It's I can't remember who the hell. Then somebody gonna come in the comments and tell me. But you know that song "Hits from the Bone"? I keep hearing that song in my head, so I don't know if somebody's smoking out or what's going on. But that's what I'm hearing in my head right now. Okay, so we got. I love that I can be myself around you. So like I said, you and this person are going to be able to be completely and utterly who you are, authentically who you are with each other. Okay. All right. Let's get the Oracle deck and see what else Spirit wants to let you know. It's for Gemini Spirit. Okay. All right. So you got two cards. You got the same card that Aries got. So if you got Aries placements, you may want to go back and watch that reading. It's gonna be in two parts, y'all, because that's right. You up there. You're right. So it's going to be in two parts. So, cause you need to, it got cut in half because something's, messing with the live. Okay. So it says ready for love. You've been understandably guarded, scared of being hurt again, but you took the time to heal, and now you're ready to try love again. So Spirit is telling you, you know, be proud of yourself, Gemini. I know it was hard. I know you had to you know, go through all the things you had to go through, but you're still here. You're still standing, and you're stronger probably than you ever thought you were. You went through some shit that you probably never thought you could get through. Thank you. Okay, then we got final shot showing up here. It says, now is the time. The clock is ticking. If you never shoot your shot, then you will always wonder what if. I feel like this is talking about your person, okay? The only time you're supposed to shoot a shot is when after your person shoots one towards you, okay? So when they shoot their shot, then you need to let them know how you feel at that time. But you're not supposed to go out looking for this person and do anything like that, because this is, like I said, all of this is being divinely timed. It just might be a situation where both of you get put in a situation together where, you know, you run into each other or something like that. Because like I said, it's going to be some shit that you would never even think, like some mundane thing probably that you never even think, and you look up and you looking in your person's face. Okay. All right. Okay. Gemini, that was your reading. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, there is a link in the description box below. Please don't forget to like the video and hype the video. And then now we're going to move on to Cancer. Okay. Give me 1 second. Are any crabs? I got any crabs in here? Come on, Cancer. Let me know you're here. Okay. Okay, here we go. In 1 second. Like I say, look, it go to show you, it don't matter who you are or whatever. You in this collective, you gonna go through things. Things are gonna happen. Okay, you just can't give up. You can't stop. I didn't care if it took me 16 hours to get this live back up. I was gonna finish this live, because nobody's gonna stop me from saying, you know, giving you God's messages. I'm not gonna stop that from happening. I'm not gonna let nobody stop that from happening. Okay. Okay. Cancer, you about to go through a new beginning. I see this here. Hi. Was it Tomiwa? Tomiwa. I hope I'm saying that right. Hi, Tomiwa. How you doing? How you doing, Sissy Fawns? Okay. You're going through a new beginning, Cancer. That's what Spirit is telling me already. You may have had a tragic ending, but you got new beginnings coming. Okay. You have somebody in your life that fantasizes about you. Okay. They're in your energy. They daydream about you. They're imagining, you know, being with you, and they fantasize about you all the time. Hold on. Okay, this is for Cancer Spirit. What does Cancer need to know? What messages do you have for Cancer, please? Okay. Good. Okay, here we go, Cancer. Okay, here we go. Overall energy for your reading, Cancer, is the healing card. This is a beautiful card to see. Okay, we've got releasing, purifying, cleansing. So you're working on yourself. You're healing yourself, and like I said, it's good. It's good. This is exactly what Spirit wants you to do. If you're not doing that, that's the recommendation. Okay. Then we've got Teddy Bear showing up here. It says interested in you, blooming romance, flirting, wanting to date. You got somebody. I don't know why I hear this. I'm telling you what Spirit is giving me. Somebody that is on your ass, whether that's literally or figuratively. Okay, so somebody that's watching you, and they don't see nobody but you, and they want Cancer, and they don't want nobody. I hear that. Oh my God, I hear the Van Halen song again. The David Lee Roth. Everybody wants some. Everybody wants some. I want some too. That's what I hear. So this healing that you're doing, it's making you very popular. to everybody that's around you is what I feel like. I feel like you're putting off an energetic signature, and a lot of people are starting to be interested in you. Okay. So you may have felt trapped in the past in relationships, just feeling stuck and tied down. This could be like the Eight of Swords. It could have been things that you were telling yourself, you know, like negative thoughts, limiting beliefs, that type of thing. But I feel like by you healing yourself, you're getting out of that. Okay. You're going to step into a period of ecstasy with this new person that's coming in. Okay. It says chasing thrills, excitement, good time. You're going to have a lot of good times with this new person. Okay. And there's going to be a lot of talking, a lot of messages, text calls, emails. Okay. You and this person are going to spend a lot of time on the phone together. Okay. And I hear Sade, like paradise. That's what she's saying. That's what she's singing. Feels like this is what the connection is going to feel like, paradise. Happiness and joy, playfulness, enjoying each other, a honeymoon phase. Okay. Like I said, the end, we're putting an end to you feeling like a key on the ring, where, you know, you're one of many options and you got people out there cheating on you and doing all kinds of shit, backstabbing, all of that's over is what Spirit is saying. But you have to heal yourself. You got to do what they're asking you to do, Cancer. Okay. All right, let's clarify. Okay, this is for Cancer Spirit. Can we clarify the healing card, please? Okay. Hold on. Okay, so we have Knight of Wands, okay? And we have the Three of Wands. So you're waiting for your ships to come in, okay? Continue to heal and work on yourself is what Spirit is telling you while you do this, all right? Then we've got the Knight of Wands here. Fire sign or someone with a lot of fire in the chart, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This talks about two different things. One thing is talking about is you and your person, you and this new person, this soulmate, coming together and being prepared to take the risk to come towards each other. And it's also talking about this past player, because Knight of Wands is a player, somebody that's in and out, somebody's always, you know, stabbing people in the back and trying to keep them in the Eight of Swords stuck in their head. They're trying to come back as well. And like I said, I know a lot of y'all hate that, to hear that, but it's a blessing, because when this old person comes back, that means your new person is right around the corner. Okay. All right. Okay. Then we've got perspective. These are the cards that fell. Perspective. We have sorrow. We have obscurity. And then the final card is grounding. All right. Okay. So let's start with perspective. So perspective, you see at the bottom, it says better off, happiness, clear headspace. So just like everybody else that's just gone through this Mercury retrograde, Spirit is telling you, you know, you had to go through those things in order to think back about a lot of things that have happened to you in the past. Some of you may have had past people try to show up, you know, in that 3-week Mercury retrograde. And it's for you to be able to look at things now in a different perspective. And I feel like that is what is happening. Okay. You're looking at your life, I feel like, as a whole in a different perspective, Cancer. Okay. We've got the Six of Cups showing up here. Yeah, you got, a lot of nostalgia. You were thinking a lot about like memories, old things that are going on, but this is also talking about your soulmate coming through, because the Six of Cups is a soulmate card, and it is talking about, you know, you preparing this new perspective, this better perspective is preparing you to, you know, for this new person to come on in. All right. Okay. Then we've got the sorrow card showing up here. It says loss, grief, depression. So a lot of you may be in this energy, or maybe dealing with residual fallout from things that have happened in the past. Because sometimes when you go back and think about those past things, it can put you in this type of energy, because if you haven't fully healed those feelings and you dig them back up, it's like going through it all over again, right? But the thing with healing is if you do it right the first time, you won't have to go back and deal with this shit again. So you got to stay strong, Cancer, and know where you're heading, that you're heading towards a very peaceful period in your life. But in order to get there, you got to go back through all this shit and get rid of it. Okay. All right. Let's clarify. Okay. See, look. See, you got sorrow, right? And it could have to do with a connection that didn't work out. You may have thought the person that you were going to be with, a person that could be signified by this Two of Cups, was somebody, you know, you had a strong attraction, you know, mutual affection for each other. And you know, this person could have been a soulmate. Okay. Because we got all different types of soulmates, but I feel like this person was a karmic, because they didn't want to come up to your level. They didn't want to, you know, be better, do better, and give to you and treat you the way you deserve to be treated, right? So why should you have to lower yourself for you to be in a relationship with somebody, Cancer? Think about that. Okay? Anybody that wants you to do that to yourself, they don't fucking have any good intentions when it comes to you and being in a connection with you. That's somebody who want to fucking hit it and quit it, or somebody that is very malicious, somebody who just wants to stab you in the back, play mind games, do all these things, because these old people are talking shit and gossiping and talking about how they had you in your head and they did all this kind of shit. And so you got to just say good riddance to these motherfuckers and move on. Because like I said, this Two of Cups is also talking about the new person, that they're a soulmate. And you have the strong attraction and mutual connection together with this person. But this person is not going to do you like the old person did you. Okay. Because they understand what it feels like to sit in this energy. Okay. They understand what it feels like to have their heart shattered and have to put themselves back together. So with this Two of Cups energy, like I said, this is somebody that you're going to be able to, trust in and know that they're going to have your back just like you have theirs. Okay. All right. Next card, obscurity. So they're watching you, this soulmate, this new soulmate. This card always cracks me up because it's like they're trying to hide themselves. But I feel like most of you energetically, because we're all empaths, you feel this person. Like I said, you could be having dreams about them. You could wake up. You need to start paying attention to what comes to mind when you first wake up in the morning. Because a lot of times, when the other person is sleeping and you sleeping, you get their energy and they pick up on yours. And I find a lot of times when I first wake up, I get hit with shit that, I'm not blocking anything out, right? Because I'm sleeping. So I feel like this person, you may be getting some type of psychic hits from them, but it's not anything negative. It's just them thinking about you. It could be sexual. It could be, it could be just love thoughts. It could be whatever they're thinking about you at the time. Okay. But like I said, I feel like some of you may have a inkling of who this person is, which is why, they're trying to cover their face. They're trying to hide, but you see part of their face is out in the open. So I feel like for some of you, you may already know who this is. Okay. So it says secrets, mysteries, concealing. Also with this obscurity card, it is talking about the people from the past that are still watching you. Okay. As you heal yourself, it is just a byproduct for these old people to wake up. Because I see somebody just coming up out of the muck, right? And they're like, oh, Cancer's healing, right? Let me go and go see what the hell is going on with Cancer. Because remember, some of these people are empaths as well. And so, like I said, especially the last person that you were with, they can feel that you're moving on, that you don't want to have anything to do with them. They can feel you pulling your energy away. Keep cutting the cords. Keep cutting those cords every day, because some of these people from the past are trying to latch on to you while you're asleep. Because remember what I told you, sometimes you don't have your shields up when you go to sleep, right? If you're not doing that, maybe you need to do that to make sure that these people are not attaching to you. Or if they are attaching to you, like I tell you, when you get up in the morning, ask Archangel Michael to cut the cords, known and unknown, seen and unseen, whether the person is subconsciously or consciously attaching to you, because like I told you, they're trying to siphon your energy. All right, let's clarify. Okay, so we have the Ace of Pentacles showing up here. So like I said, this new person is gonna come and change your fucking world, Cancer. Look at the Ace of Pentacles. Look at this big ass donut, right? And this person here, they're like running from the damn donut because it's so huge. Because I feel like this donut is going to come in and just smash all the old shit, all the bullshit, all the crazy shit that you've been through. And it's gonna level certain things and make a new path for you to live in this new timeline. Okay? All right. The last card we have here is grounding. It says stability and security, performance, growth, and endurance. So you're stepping into, like I said, a timeline where you're going to be at peace. This new person is going to bring you peace. That's one of the ways you're going to know this is your person. You're going to feel calm. You're going to feel like, this is the shit. You're going to feel, I'm telling you, it's just going to be so weird. You're going to want it, but like in a good way, because you're not used to this. A lot of you have never experienced this before. So it's going to kind of catch you off guard. But like I said, you will know energetically that this person has your back and that they have altruistic intentions. Okay. All right. Let's clarify. Okay, so we got the Queen of Cups showing up here. This is Scorpio energy. Okay, when it shows up for me, that's what it is. But it could also be Cancer or Pisces. You may have Scorpio placements. This person could have Scorpio placements. They may have Scorpio. Hi, Evangelist. I'm glad you're back. Okay, so with this Queen of Cups, this is Spirit telling you, okay, that you got a lot of love to give, and this person that's coming in has a lot of love to give as well. Okay, so don't shut down and not open yourself up to this person. Like I told you, you don't have to just throw the doors open and just let everybody in, or go too fast. Go at a pace that is comfortable for you, but continue to move forward. Okay, because remember, every time you hold yourself back, every time you don't open yourself up to your person, you're letting these past people win, because that's what they want you to do. They want you to be afraid. They want you to not open yourself up. They want you to not, love on yourself and not love on somebody else, because they want you to stay stuck. Okay. All right. Let's see what else Spirit wants to tell you. Okay. We go into the other deck, this other deck here. Okay. It's for Cancer Spirit. Okay. So we got dirty laundry showing up here. It says they thought they buried it deep, but old messes have a way of resurfacing. And this one's messy enough to leave a stain. Okay. This is about the past people. Okay. These people are doing all this shit behind your back. I told you, they talking fucking shit. All right. Some of them are trying to throw fucking magic at you, all types of stuff. Because remember, we had a reading where we talked about that are all signs, right? Because you need to know what's going on. You are being protected. Okay. You are being protected by your spiritual team, but you need to know what this person is doing, because they're going to come back, and it's going to be like I tell you, like in the cartoons, where if you can't beat them, join them. So they tried to do all this shit against you, but you're protected, and it bounced off of you. And then now they're going to come back and act like they were a fucking angel. And that, since you've been gone, their life is just so horrible, and they just love you so much, and they just want to be with you. And oh, Cancer this and Cancer that. And I'm telling you, you need to give them the fucking finger and just be like, no, we're not doing this. We're not doing this, because like I said, this in and of itself is a test, because this person is doing all this crazy shit to you, but then they want to come back and tell you that they fucking love you. What kind of shit is that, right? And then they're gonna wait until this new person comes in, when all this time we've been talking about this, right? All these months, for some of you years, this person has not shown up, but they've been doing all this shit behind your back. Okay. All right, let's move on. Now we're going to get some messages from your person. We're going to see what your person wants to tell you, the new person, the soulmate. Okay. Okay. For Cancer Spirit, what messages do that person want to give them? What does that person want to tell them? I'm going to get you a couple of messages. Okay. All right. So we have this one. It says, I know how strong you are, yet I feel so protective over you. So this new person is gonna come in, because you a water sign like me. I know y'all got y'all own damn back. I know y'all know how to take care of yourself, but this person is gonna want to come in and be your protector. Because even though you're strong, Cancer, I feel like a lot of times when people know that you're strong, they start to take for granted and make you feel like you don't need help. You don't ever need help. You don't ever need support, because they always see you as strong. And so, but this person is not going to be like that. This person is going to have your back no matter what. Okay. All right. Then we've got, my greatest wish is to make you smile and feel. Let's try it again. My greatest wish is to make you smile and feel safe around me. Right. So we've got, your person, they're gonna be all about you. They're gonna just, want to do anything to make your day better, even if it's something that you can do for yourself. So allow this person to give to you, because you got to remember, I've told y'all this before in the past. Think about when you do good things for people, Cancer. Think about how good it makes you feel, right? So you have to realize, this new person that's coming into your life, when you do that for them, right? When you allow them to love on you and to give to you, to make you smile, to lighten your load, to better your day, you're giving them that same gift. You're making them feel good. It's not only you that's going to feel good, but they're going to feel good as well. Okay. All right. Let's get a message from Spirit. Let's see what Spirit wants to tell you. I hear, could it be I'm falling in? I'm not singing. Could it be I'm falling in love? I'm not saying it. Okay, then we got love at first sight showing up here. And look at the bottom of the deck. It says soulmate. So it says the instant gravitational pull you two felt when first meeting lets you know that this is a soul connection. Okay. Then at the bottom of the deck, we're going to read soulmate. Soulmate. It says the person you're inquiring about is your soulmate. That sense of familiarity and comfort you feel is confirmation. Okay. All right. Okay. So Cancer, that was your message. Hang in there, Cancer. Okay. Don't let the stuff that's going on, don't let it get you down. Okay. And see, you got another good reading. So things are looking up. Things are turning around. You're healing. Everything, a lot of beautiful things are happening to you, Cancer. A lot of beautiful things are happening to the collective. And I'm so happy because everybody's been through so much. Okay. So don't forget to, I hope this helped. Don't forget to like the video, hype the video, like, share, subscribe. If you like to book a personal reading, there is a link in the description box below. Okay. So we're going to move forward and we are going to do Leo. Okay. Where my Leos at? Okay. All right, Rob, I see you. Hopefully, I hope it's good too. Most of the readings that I've been getting so far have been good. So let's keep our fingers crossed that this one's going to be good too. Okay, give me 1 second. Let me change the banner. Okay, here we go. Hi, Kid Fresh. How you doing? Good morning, Martha. Hi, Leo Twin Flame. How you doing? I see all the Leos showing up. I love it. I love it. You say meow, Rob. I love it. I love it. All my Leos are showing up. My big kitty cats are showing up. I love it. Okay, just 1 second and we'll be ready. We'll start. I hope everybody's having a good day, a good Sunday, a good Saturday, no matter where you are. I'm glad. I'm appreciative that you are here to listen to the reading. I'm good. I'm good, Kid Fresh. Thank you for asking. So look, I see, look, Leo, we starting off good. So we got engagement rings here. Okay, so you headed towards a good point. Okay, some of you might feel like you're at a breaking point, but Spirit is telling you to hang on. Okay, hang on and don't give up. Hold on 1 second. Let me shuffle real good, and then we're gonna get started. Hi, good night, good Sunday night. The cards are just flying out everywhere. I'm gonna put them back in the deck, but I'm gonna show you what they are first because they're good. Okay, so we got the Nourish card showing up here. It says self-growth, self-focused, soul finding. So I feel like a lot of you are working on nourishing yourself. Okay, this is about you learning how to step into this connection with an open heart, being very receptive and empathic, having a lot of empathy and being vulnerable. And then mistakes here, misunderstanding, feeling misunderstood, a victim, lost soul. I feel like this is going to be an ending to that. All right. So I want to put those back because if they're supposed to come out, they'll come out again. Okay. All right. So this is for Leo spirit. What is the twin flame message for Leo, please? What is the twin flame message for Leo, please? Okay, here we go. For Leo. Ooh, okay. All right, give me 1 second. Okay, so here we go. Overall energy. We've got abundance. Okay, we're starting off strong. We're starting off good, Leo. So it says positive mindset, manifesting gratitude and blessings. So this is Spirit telling you this is where you're headed. You're headed towards abundance, and it's not just money. Okay, it's abundance in all areas of your life. So you got to keep the faith is what Spirit is telling you with this abundance card. Okay. We also got to know karma with the karmic card is talking about consequences, cause and effect, debts. So I feel like these are the people that have fucked you over in the past. They are now catching hell for the shit that they've done. Okay. So I feel like you are releasing and letting go of certain things. I feel like this is what's going to happen when you come together with your person. I feel like a lot of you have already started to do this as a single person as well, though. You're coming together with your person, and I feel like all this shit from the past, y'all gonna be like, y'all gonna be so in love. You're like, you know what? Whatever. You know how you hold on to shit, and then when something good happens, you like, okay, I can't be worrying about that shit now because I got to pay attention to what's going on here, what's right in front of my face. I feel like that's what's going to be going on. You are going to, see your person. The two of you are going to have such a good time together and be so stimulating and just so good and such a blessing for each other that you're going to let go of a lot of shit that you've been holding on to for a long time. And I think that's a beautiful thing. Okay. This is a past life connection here, right? Okay. You said you've let go of that past stuff. You're looking forward to a better future. Good. Okay. So we got past life here. It says deja vu, repeated patterns, karmic lessons. So this is just about lessons that we all have to go through. You know that how they say with history, right? If you don't learn from history, you're doomed to repeat it until you learn the lesson, right? Okay. And then the people backstabbing. All right. So this is about you coming into this new timeline where you're putting an end to all that. Because I feel like a lot of you have started to learn how to be more discerning, and you're going to be very very critical. It's going to be very critical for you to be, oh God. Okay. It's going to be very hard, like easy for you to now, be discerning and realize, okay, I can't let this person in. I feel like you're going to really sit back and watch people before you make a judgment on them, whether you want to have them in your life or not. Okay. All right. You say you feel like the kid fresh, like a phoenix rising from the ashes. That's good. That's good. Okay. Then we got spying. Somebody's watching you. Everybody like to watch Leo. You know that. So we got social network information, different types of ways. So whether you have social media or not, whether or not, this person could be getting information from people that you both know. They could be trying a different myriad of ways to find out things about you. I feel like it's your person is looking for you, looking at you, soulmate. And then this old person is looking at you as well, because like I said, they're not wanting you to move on. They're wanting to try to find any way they can to stay in your energy. Okay. All right. So let's clarify this abundance card and see what Spirit wants to tell you. Okay. This is for abundant Spirit. Oh. Okay. All right. Look, you got the sun. It's your energy, right? So this is the strongest card in the deck. So you got some amazing shit coming your way, Leo. So just hang in there. Whatever comes your way, sometimes Spirit likes to check and see if do you really want what you're asking for. So just push through it and don't allow it to take you down is what Spirit is trying to tell you. Okay. This is like a test, right? They give you the answers before you take the test. So you need to make sure you hang on to those answers so you know what you're supposed to do when the time comes. Okay. Yeah. Why do I feel like somebody's watching? Yeah, because they're watching. They can't take their eyes off you. Then we got the Three of Pentacles here, right? This is talking about you and this person coming together, this new person, and you're going to build a very, amazing relationship together. It's going to be a lot of collaboration, a lot of compromise. Okay. This is going to be someone with whom, if you have a disagreement, this person is going to want to work it out. They're not going to want you to go anywhere. They're going to be willing to do whatever is necessary for the two of you to come to some type of compromise so that you can, move forward together. All right. Okay. So we got exhaustion. All right. We have intimacy. All right. Then there is sorrow. And then look, it can't be no reading without no bullshit, right? We got the curse card here. We're going to clarify and see why that's here. Okay. Let's start with exhaustion. I know y'all are exhausted with what's going on. Okay. It says depletion, drained, long journey. For a lot of you, this has been a very long time coming. You've been waiting for this person to come in. You've been waiting for things to go direct. It feels like you've been in a damn never ending, a never-ending phase of fucking Mercury retrograde, right? A Mercury retrograde that won't go away is what I feel like. And so Spirit is letting you know with the abundance card that what you want is coming. It's just going to take a little time, and you got to just continue to push forward. All right, let's clarify. Okay, yeah. See, but I feel like I love this. I feel like with the Eight of Pentacles, you're doing the work to push through this exhaustion. You're not allowing yourself to, the depletion to stop you from moving forward and doing what it is that you need to do to get to where you're trying to go. Okay. And with the Three of Cups here, you got friends coming, Leo. You got people, new people coming into your life. It's not just love. This is talking about a lover as well. But I feel like that's why it's Three Cups. One of the cups is you. One of the cups is going to be a friend, or maybe a new friend that comes into your life, a trusted friend. And then you're going to have your person come in. And this is also talking about union. Okay. Hold on. You said your husband passed away 1 year ago. Okay. You rekindled with the twin flame in the midst of healing. So you're confused yet exciting. Okay. Good luck to you, Leo twin flame. Okay. So with this Three of Cups here, this is Spirit telling you that, reunion is at hand, because both the friend and the soulmate, we talk about this all the time, are past life connections, right? And these are people that you've had other lifetimes with. So like I said, you're going to feel that sense of familiarity. It's going to be somebody with whom you feel like you're going to feel like both of these people, okay? You've known them all of your life. Okay, Rob, you say you're going to the gym to build your stamina to help you keep pushing the good. I'm in the gym too. You ain't the only one. We all, I think everybody's trying to do whatever they can to get themselves together, okay? Then we got the intimacy card showing up here. It says bonding, sensual, confiding. So there's going to be intimacy, like I said, not just with the lover, but with your friend that's coming as well, okay? Hi, everybody that's coming into the chat, coming into the live. Please say hi. Okay, so we've got Temperance showing up here to clarify. Okay, so the Temperance card is Sagittarius energy. It's talking about balance. These new people that are coming into your life, Leo, are going to, help to balance you out and help to keep you balanced. Okay, and what I mean by that, say something does, go haywire, right? You're not only going to have a lover that's going to help to stabilize you, but your friend that's going to do that as well. All right. Okay. Then we have sorrow showing up here. Okay. It says loss, grief, depression. I feel like this might be talking about, the old people. Yeah. The people who breadcrumbed you, who, stabbed you in the back, who, gave to other people when they should have been given to you, who was cheating on you with other people, whatever the fuck they did to you with this Five of Swords. I feel like these are the people that's going to be feeling this sorrow. It's not you. Okay. Let me get another card. Yeah. See, the devil. It's the devil. See, these fucking people were the damn devil in your life. All right. So it's Capricorn energy, and it's talking about, this person trying to hang on to you and not wanting to let you go. But like I said, I know you ain't gonna have none. I told you it's gonna be like I told you with the releasing card, right? You're gonna move on with this person, and then all these things in the back, in the past that you may have been holding on to, you're gonna let it go. You're gonna be like, it don't matter no more. I'm happy. I'm grateful that I'm with who I'm supposed to be with, the people that I'm surrounded with. I have this community now, and all that shit. It happened because it was supposed to happen, and I'm moving on. Okay. All right. So let's see what's going on with this curse card. It says hex, witchcraft, negative mind. You have to remember, Leo, to always think positively. Even when things are going wrong, that's when you really need to, like when I talk to y'all about meditating and, the self-love and all these things, it's not for when you're doing well. You're supposed to, the recommendation is for you to do it every day on a regular basis. But the reason why, I talk to you about it and I tell you to do it every day, it's not for when things are good. It's so that when shit starts to fall apart, okay, you have something to fall back on because you do it every day. And it's just automatically, second nature for you to go into it and to make yourself feel better. Okay. I'm not saying you're not going to feel bad. You should have those feelings when you feel bad. But after that happens, you need to go right back into the thing, the meditation and telling yourself the positive affirmations and the things like that, because sometimes we can curse ourselves by thinking negatively, by shooting ourselves in the foot, by saying, oh, it's not going to work out, all this kind of. Stop telling yourself that shit. Stop telling yourself that, because Spirit is telling you, you got this, you have these amazing things coming. You got people that are coming that are going to have your back. Okay, you're going to be balanced out. You're going to be healed by these connections. So don't let temporary setbacks stop you from doing the things that you need to do to take care of you. Okay, so we got the Nine of Swords here. Yeah, a lot of you are worrying. Okay, I'm not going to sit here and tell you that you ain't got somebody in your energy trying to fucking throw shit at you. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that's not true. Okay, because those of you that just got here, I just had this live just disappeared. It cut in the middle of me reading earlier. That's why you're going to see there's going to be two parts to it. And so I'm telling you, you know, it's real. You're protected, but there are things going on because you are of the light. And like I said, if you weren't put here for an amazing purpose, the darkness wouldn't be trying to take you down. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. I told another sign this, I think it was Cancer. I'm telling you the same thing. You are ascended masters. You are here to bring light to this earth and to do certain things. And in order to do that, when you're on a level like that, the darkness they have no other recourse but to try to take you down. So they doing what they supposed to be doing, but you can't let them fucking do that. You got to keep moving on. That's why we got this community. That's why I read for y'all. I try to do it as much as possible. I'm trying to get to the point where I can go live at least 4 or 5 times a week. So I'm saying all of this to tell you, keep hanging in there. Don't let this shit take you down. Don't let these worries get you, because a lot of times we making mountains out of molehills. It's not really anything bad. We're making it bad in our heads. Okay, so keep moving. You say, yeah, they can try, and you're gonna return it to sender. I hear you. That's right. What he's saying, return it to sender, right? Because it's the stuff that they put out, and a lot of them are suffering right now because of the things that they're trying to do to you. Okay, so keep the faith, Leo. Don't let it, don't let these things overwhelm you. Don't let it mess you up. Okay. All right. So let's get these other cards. I want to see what else Spirit wants to tell you. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Okay. So you've been in a lot of relationships where you felt misunderstood, right? It says the real version never made it past the rumors. Now they're stuck in defending what they never said. Okay. So you may have been through a lot of relationships where you felt misunderstood, but now the tides have turned, everything switched, and these old people are now feeling like you don't understand them, like they're misunderstood, like woe is me, type shit. But we know that they're trying to throw rocks and hide their hand. This is somebody that's trying to do everything they can to sabotage you, but then when that doesn't work because you're protected and your spiritual team and your ancestors are not allowing that to go down, now they're going to come back and try to play on your sympathies, right? And try to tell you, oh, I always loved you. I just this and that. And but see, let me tell you this. These people are facing karma. And in order for them to get this karma off of them, they have to come and tell you what they did. That's part of the karmic thing. In order for them to have this reversed, they have to come apologize to you, and they have to admit everything that they've done to you, which means this shit too. Okay. And that's what they don't want to do. They've been trying to do everything they can to get this karma off of them. Okay. They've been trying to do everything they can to get it off of them, except come to you and apologize to you and admit what they did. And because they're not doing that, they're still getting hit with the shit that they did. They're still getting hit with the, everything they said to you is coming back to them. Okay. So we got the situationship card showing up here. It fell in the reverse. So Spirit is telling you this is going to be an end to the situationships. Okay. Even though this person is going to come back and try to tell you that, you misunderstood them and that wasn't what they meant. And they're going to try to offer you this. Like I told y'all in the last live we did, right? They're going to come try to offer you another situationship like you're stupid and you don't know. I got a whole ass person over here wanting to marry me, but I'm supposed to be wanting to be in this with you because it's you. No, I know a lot of y'all are just going to be like, whatever, giving them the finger, chucking the deuces, and you're going to be out of there. Okay. All right. Let's get some messages from Spirit. Let's see what Spirit wants to tell you, the advice they want to give you, Leo. Like I say, you hang in there. You don't let this shit drag you down, okay? Okay, so we got the patience card showing up here. It says it takes time. Listen to what this is saying now. Listen, this is everybody that's in here needs to listen to this. It says it takes time for miracles to happen, and I'm okay with it. Okay, let me tell you this. I want you to understand this. God, this is coming from God. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. This person that is coming into your life, this new friend that's coming into your life, all this money that's coming into your life, all of these things that's coming into your life is coming straight from God. And so it's going to take time for all of this stuff to come through, because it's got to be just right. You got to be just right. Your person has to be just right. You all got to be ready for this. And so you need to be flattered that God is trying to give you these things, and God wants it to be perfect. It can't be less than, it can't be more than, it got to be exactly what it's supposed to be for each and every one of you. So when you feel frustrated and you feel like what the hell is going on, and why is all of this stuff, and why is it taking so long, think about it. Like I said, be flattered, because God is trying to give you exactly what he or they feel that you deserve, and they're trying to make sure that it's on time and it's right for you, on time and right for your friend, on time and right for your lover. Okay, so remember that. Okay, it says the angels remind you that in order to succeed, you must learn how to control your impatience and wait until the right outcome you deserve comes along. Okay, because like I said, do you want it right? You want it now, or you want it right? That's the thing. Because like I said, if it come now and it's not right, you might as well not have it, right? Because I don't know about y'all, but for me, I would be devastated if my person came and it wasn't right, and then we ended up getting separated again because he came too soon, or so on and so forth. Okay, all right. Let's get these oracle cards from Spirit. Let's see what they want to tell you. You said bye. You said bye, Felicia, Rob. So we got ready for love. This is showing up for everybody. It says thinking about why the time feels so slow, but yet so much is happening so fast. I know it feels like that. With everything, but it's I don't know. It's crazy, but it does feel like that, because look, we're almost to April, and 2026 feels like it just happened yesterday. It just started yesterday. So we've got ready for love showing up here. It says you've been understandably guarded, scared of being hurt again, but you took the time to heal. Now you're ready to try love again. So Spirit is telling you, you're ready. You're ready to try it again. Like I said, learn from those past mistakes. Know how to move better than you did before. Okay? All right. Okay, Leo, this was your reading. Don't forget to like the video, hype the video, like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, there is a link in the description box below. Okay? And I'm blanking out. If you I hope this helped you. And I'm going to move on now to the next sign, which is Virgo. Thank y'all, Leos, for showing up, because it was a whole bunch of y'all in here. Okay, so do I have any Virgos in the room? Let me know. Let me know in the chat if you're here, Virgo. Okay. Oh, thank you, Rob. I appreciate that. Thank you for your support always. Hi, was it a lake tea? Hi, how you doing? Okay, you got looking like you ready to take a leap of faith, Virgo. Are you Leo rising? Okay. I hope everybody is doing well. I hope you're having a good weekend, and you're having a lot of fun or getting a lot of rest, whatever it is that you need. Okay. few more minutes and I'll be ready. Okay, Virgo, let's see what's going on with you. I feel like you might be going through a transformation at this time. I see the Phoenix card showing here, rising from the ashes. A lot of you have been through situations where you may have felt like, people tried to break you, but I feel like, you are coming out of that now. Okay. You may have had, it may have taken you a long time to heal from it, but I feel like you are coming out of it, Virgo. Okay. We got the confusion card that just fell. Some of you may be confused about what's been going on, but, we got the butterfly here. These things are just falling out of the deck before I can get the cards to come out. It says evolving and growth, next phase, healing your inner child, releasing the past. So those of you that are working on yourself and you're healing, kudos to you. I love that. Somebody's thinking about you, Virgo. They're missing you, craving and desiring you with this thinking card. All right, let's, I'm trying to shuffle the cards, but the cards are flipping before I can even get them out. All right, hold on one more second. Okay, this is for Virgo spirit. What twin flame messages do you have for Virgo? Spirit is telling you can learn to love again, Virgo. That's what I hear in my head. You can learn to love again. Doesn't matter what you've been through. You can learn to love again. Okay? All right. So overall energy we have for your reading, Virgo, is stress. So it says turbulence, tension, arguments. Okay. You may be getting into a lot of things. You may be going back and forth with a lot of people. Let me tell you this. If you have people that you have this pattern with where you're going back and forth with these people, you try to fix it. And no matter what you do, this person says, black and you say white, or you say white and then they fucking say black. You might need to be taking a moral inventory, and it could be that you may need to walk away from these people. I don't know why I felt the need to say that. Okay. We got the old school card showing up here. It says outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. Okay. There's nothing wrong with you going back and thinking about things, but when you're replaying certain events in your head, that will be a good time for you to tackle those things and try to put them to bed so you're not continually thinking them, because wherever you're pointing your attention, that is what you're drawing to you. And we don't want you to have to keep going through things or going over things in your mind that's stressing you or like putting you in like emotional situations or making you feel anxious or anything. We don't want you to have to go through that. So in order to stop that, it is about you, putting the kibosh on some of these things that you're thinking. Okay. All right. Then we got realization showing up here. This could have been happening to you, Virgo, because of Mercury retrograde. Not this one, the Mercury retrograde, right? That could have that could have been what the cause was of you going over things over and over again in your mind. And I feel like you've come to a lot of realizations, a lot of epiphanies, understandings, and awakenings because of you thinking about these things. Okay. And then we got the runner showing up here. This is that ex, right? That ran from you. You may have chased them. Don't feel bad. Don't feel ashamed about that. We all of us in this collective, most of us have fucking chased somebody. Okay. But we putting an end to that. It's the end of that, because you got somebody that's coming in that wants to date you. They're going to, you're going to get back out there just talking about you meeting somebody new. Somebody's going to be setting dates with you. Okay. And you could be doing online dating. But you got somebody coming your way who is not playing around. They're not going to be running. They're going to be chasing you. You're going to be running. Okay. As I'm lagging. Okay. Something's going on with the internet. I apologize for that. We went off line in the middle of Gemini's reading and I had to come back on. So if it's lagging, I apologize for that. Okay. All right. So for stress, we've got the 6 of Wands showing up here. So your dream lover is coming. Okay. Your dream lover is coming to be with you. All right. This is also talking about a possibility that you're going to end up in the public eye. Okay. And have recognition and all these types of things. Some of you could be getting a promotion from work. Okay. But I get all eyes on you is what I'm hearing when I see this card. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. See, you're healing yourself, or if you're not, Spirit is telling you this is the, a good time for you to be doing that with your energy. This is your energy with the Hermit card. All right. Then we got the Two of Cups here. This is why Spirit is asking you to heal, because your dream lover is coming. There's going to be somebody, like I said, that is your soulmate, strong connection, mutual attraction with the Two of Cups. And the more you heal, the more you're going to speed up this person coming towards you, because you're how would I say, increasing your level of attraction, your level of manifestation for this person to come towards you with the Hermit card. Okay. All right. So you've got bitterness, you have conflicted, you've got clinging here, and you have separation. So we're going to start by talking about the bitterness card. So it says resentment, anger, hurtful words. You may have been in, a lot of arguments with people in your life, because this is the second card that I'm getting that is talking about, arguments and tension and hurtful words, resentment, all of that stuff. But Spirit is being clarified by the Sun, which is Leo energy. And I feel like Spirit is trying to tell you that, you are starting to put an end to this type of stuff with the Sun card. Okay. You're moving towards your happiness. All right. Let me get another card for bitterness, please. Yeah. You are learning how to believe in yourself. You're getting all these Leo cards. So you could have Leo placements in your chart. Your person could have as well. Okay. This is about you learning how to believe in yourself and to know, like I said, Spirit said, you can learn to love again, right? You overcoming whatever it is you need to overcome, like, building up your courage and inner strength to move forward into a connection when the time is right. But in order for you to be, to prepare yourself for that, that, you got to sit in this hermit mode and do the things you need to do. Okay. All right. Okay. We got the conflicted card showing up here. It says decisions, hot and cold, multiple choices. This is talking about the fact that you're going to have a lot of different people in your energy, Virgo, wanting to be with you. Okay. Oh God. I don't know why I hear that. I hear Pony by, oh God, what is his name? Genuine. That's what I hear. Something about riding a pony. So like I said, Spirit is telling you that you're going to have some people that's coming into your life. They just want to hit it and quit it. So if that's not what you want, it will behoove you to be discerning about who you allow into your life, because you have the choice. Okay. You are the divine feminine or the divine masculine, and Spirit is telling you, you are like fine wine. Okay. And with fine wine, right? Everybody don't get to drink fine wine, right? So Spirit is telling you that's the way you need to be treating yourself. You need to be, coming, not a thing where you're trying to be cocky or you think you're better than anybody else. It's not that. It's about you realizing who you are, what you bring to the table, and that not everybody deserves to have any of it. Okay. Not everybody deserves to have that, deserves to have your presence, deserves to have your time. It's about how they're treating you. Okay. All right. Let's clarify. Okay. So we've got the Page of Pentacles showing up here. Earth sign, or someone with a lot of earth in their chart, towards Virgo, Capricorn. This is talking about your person coming in, that you're going to have, your soulmate wanting to give you everything, long-term, stable, committed connection, be grounded, bring healing, bring peace to your life. That's what I was telling one of the other signs earlier. That's one of the ways you're going to know it's your soulmate, because you just going to feel at peace. It's just going to feel good, and you're not going to be able to put your finger on it at first. Why you feel at peace so much by, when you're being around this person. But I feel like over time, as you listen to your intuition and the more time you're spending with this person, you're going to realize why you feel the way that you feel. Okay. All right. And so this is what you're looking for. You're looking for the person who's going to provide this for you. Okay. It's not going to start off. They're not going to start off bringing king and queen energy and that type of stuff, because they were hurt just like you were. And, they could be, in a season of trying to heal themselves just like you are. So it's going to take time for the two of you to build something amazing together. And I feel like you can do it, but you have to believe in yourself, believe in them, believe in the relationship, and know that this can happen. Okay. All right. Then we got the clinging card showing up here. It says holding on, obsessing, spying. So you got people from the past, Virgo, that don't want to let you go. They have latched onto your energy and they don't want to let you go. They want to come, they want to bring you back in so they can breadcrumb you with the Six of Pentacles. But I feel like, you know, you're learning from what you've experienced. And I feel like the hurt and the pain and the stress and the tension and all the shit you've gone through, I feel like you are making a concerted effort to never ever repeat what you've repeated before with these other people, right? So you know, I feel like at this point you don't give a fuck who holding on, how they fucking obsessing, how they're spying. Hi, Kiko Hart, how they spying, how they're doing all this stuff. You don't care. You're like, I'm gonna fucking, you know, be with the person who's treating me right. Because like I said, this is not about what you bring to the table, Virgo. We know you know, you bring everything to the table. When you open yourself up to people, you truly love them and you truly try to do the right thing. So we know that, right? It's not about you anymore. It's about how these fucking people are treating you and you making the decision to be with the person who's treating you the best, who is the person that's right for you and the one that is the best for you. Okay. Okay. Then we've got separation showing up here. It says sadness, bitterness, missing you, thinking about you, uncertain future. So I feel like it's the new and the old with the separation card. The new person is missing you. You know, they're ready to be with you. But like I said, I feel like they're being held back because divine timing, spirit is holding them back. When it's time, the two of you are going to come together. And then with this old person, you know, they're used to, you know, being able to manipulate, lie, do all these things and all this type of shit, right? So Spirit is telling you with this separation card that this person from the past is going to come back. And like I said, a lot of you look at that as a negative thing, but it is a blessing. And the reason why I say that is because when they come back, then you know your new person is coming because they got to come. They got to come too. The old person got to come too, so you can make your choice, right? I see that. Where's it? Jigsaw from what is it from? Not Scream, but oh my God, Saw. Saying make your choice. I don't know why I see that, but that's what I'm seeing in my mind. Okay. Grand Rising Veronica. That's right. You're not chasing nobody anymore. Good, good, good. That's good to see. Good to hear. Okay, so we got the Seven of Pentacles. Look at this. You got the 7 and the 3. And when you add the 7 and the 3 up, what you get? You get 10, right? 10 of Pentacles. So this person is coming. This new person is coming into your life. And you and this person are going to have 10 of Pentacles. Okay, you're going to be able to bring, you know, this 10 of Pentacles energy to yourself first. And then when this person comes into your life, that's how you'll know that you're with the right person as well. Because all the other areas of your life are going to flourish. Your money's going to get better. You're going to feel better. I feel like this person is going to inspire you to be the best Virgo you can be. And vice versa. You're going to inspire them to be the best person they can be. Like I told you, this person is like killing themselves in the gym right now, trying to be all cut up and good and done for you. So keep working on yourself. Keep doing the things that you need to do, but it doesn't have to be for the other person. Do it because of you, because you want to have pride. Because when you step into a room, you want everybody to be looking at you and say, who's that girl or who's that guy, right? This is about you loving yourself and taking pride in yourself. And like I said, trying to be the best you can be, okay? For you. If you know, and like I said, you do it for your person too, but it needs to be first and foremost for you, okay? All right, let's get these cards. Let's see what else Spirit wants to tell you about the reading, okay? A Virgo Spirit. What do you want to tell them? Okay. Ooh, you got several cards that fell. Okay, yeah. The old person, okay? It could be more than one old person is trying to come back and pull strings. It says it's not what you know, it's who you can control. Someone is orchestrating the situation to make sure they stay on top. So this person is trying to come back, thinking they can manipulate you and treat you the way they used to treat you. Hi, Minerva. How you doing? Okay. So good rising to you as well. So this person, like I said, you know they're coming back. We talk about it all the time. Look at this. Look at there, baby. Wedding day. It says there's a wedding going down from me to we, from uncertain to official. Everything feels so much more defined now. So like I said, this person coming into your life, this new person, they ain't fucking around, baby. Okay. They're like, let's get committed. Let's be my man, be my woman, whatever. It's not going to be, no game playing and stuff. So like I said, this person is really, I don't know, they full of shit because they think they can come in and continue to offer you breadcrumbs, right? Like with the Six of Pentacles, and that you just going to take it because it's them, okay? Then we have real receipts here. It says the screenshots were saved and the messages were archived. The evidence is airtight and ready to blow things up. I feel like a lot of y'all got receipts on these fucking people. These ones that want to come back and pull strings on you, and that when they come back at the right time, you gonna reach into your bag and pull out these fucking receipts and be like, here, this is what really happened, not the shit you trying to gaslight me into believing. And it's gonna be a big old mess. That's what I feel like. Like I tell y'all, I'm gonna tell you again. I don't know why I keep feeling that I need to say this. Don't go nowhere with this person. Whoever the fuck this is, don't go nowhere with this person. If they try to give you any type of gifts or some shit like that, don't fucking take it. Don't do any of that, because these people are trying to do things to you, and they're scheming and trying to think of any kind of crazy way they can get back into your life. Because like they could give you something, and it could be something wrong with it. You just never know. Just if you're done with them, be done with them, Virgo. Okay? All right. Let's get advice from Spirit. Let's see what Spirit wants to tell you. Okay. Let's get a message from Spirit. Advice from Spirit. Okay. Take a step is what we have. It says, I put action behind my goals every single day. You need to let go of any doubts and fears and step out of your comfort zone. Your angels are supporting you and leading you in the right direction. So you should accept their help and enjoy this moment in your life. Okay. So Spirit is just telling you, like I say, I tell you this all the time. You got a whole ass spiritual team behind you. Okay. That are not, it may seem like at times you may feel like you're alone, but these people are here with you. Just because you can't see them, it don't mean that they're not there. Okay. You are being protected, because I'm telling you, some of these people are throwing death curses at people in this collective. Okay. And the fact that you here watching this is telling me that you are protected. All right. Okay. So don't, continue to believe, know that they got your back, and do what you need to do to your own protection rituals to make sure that you're protecting yourself. Because like I said, you can't ever have too much protection. I don't care what nobody say. Okay. All right, let's get a message from your person. Let's see what they want to tell you. Okay, so we have your mind forever and ever. This is what your soulmate is telling you, okay? I tell you, this is going to be somebody, they're going to lock you down, and people, y'all going to go out places and stuff like this. This person's going to be like, this person is mine, okay? They're not going to let nobody take you, Virgo, okay? And Spirit is telling you time will tell, okay, about this. Because like I said, you're going to see that this person is going to do everything they can to put you at ease, to let you know that you are number one in their life and that they prioritize you in this connection, okay? All right, Virgo, this was your mess. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute, Virgo. I got the Oracle card. I'm sorry, I forgot to get the Oracle card. So we have Law of Attraction here. It says, we attract what we are. Use the law of attraction to manifest your perfect match by being the perfect match to yourself first. That's basically what we're talking about. Give to yourself what you want other people to give to you. Okay? When you think about the perfect relationship, how you want to be treated by your person, you need to be treating yourself that way. Buy yourself flowers. Take yourself out to eat. Okay? There's people I see online all the time. They go live. They taking themselves out to eat. They go and do things like they go out to the pool. They do all kinds of stuff by themselves. There's nothing wrong with that. Loving on yourself. You can't expect nobody else to love on you if you don't love on you. Okay? Hi, Tyler. How you doing? Grand rising to you as well. Okay, so Virgo, that was your reading, your message. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Please like the video, hype the video. If you'd like to book a personal reading, there is a link in the description box below. Please have a good day and a good rest of your week, and I will talk to you soon. And so now we're going to move on from Virgo into Libra, okay? You got here right on time, Tyler. You ready for Scorpio soon? It's coming after Libra. Give me 1 second. Let me change the banner. Okay. All right. Do I have any Libras in here? Okay. Hi, Samir. Hi. Welcome. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for your support. Just give me one moment and we're going to start. It's going to be for Libra spirit. See what's going on with that. Okay. This is for Libra spirit. Let's see what twin flame messages do you have for Libra, please. It's for Libra. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. You ready? You cross watching, Tyler? I love it. Okay. Here we go. All right, Libra. I like what I see so far. So we got the pride card showing up here. It says arrogance, ego, and stubbornness. All right. I feel like you've had a lot of people around you that have been like this. You may have had prideful moments that, yourself. We all do. There's nothing wrong with that. We're human, but it's when you take it to the extreme. And I feel like a lot of people that you've dealt with have taken it to the extreme, to the fact that because they feel like they are who they are, that everybody needs to walk around on eggshells or, take certain bullshit off of them, which is, just a bunch of crap. Okay. Then we've got paradise here. Okay. I hear Sade in my head, feels like paradise. And it says happiness and joy, playfulness, enjoying each other, honeymoon phase. So you and this person, it's going to feel like, a honeymoon. Like I said, you're going to pinch yourself and wonder if you're dreaming, because this is going to be the healthiest connection that you've ever been in. And this is going to be somebody, like I said, that has your back. They're going to have your back the way you've always prayed for people to have your back while you have theirs this way. Okay. We have addiction showing up here. It's talking about codependency. It can talk about obsession and restraint, possession and control, emotional blocks. So anytime there's an addiction, okay, something that you're putting a lot of energy into, it can create a numbing effect where it numbs you. It can talk about, it can block you emotionally, all of those things. And then, the addiction could be to people, could be to people. It could be some type of codependency. So whatever this is spirit saying that these are things that need to be looked at and cleared up. Okay. Or, try to work on it the best you can. Spirit is not asking you to be perfect. It's not about that. It's about you taking the initiative, looking at things that need to be dealt with and fixing those. Okay. All right. Then we've got the chasing card showing up here. So you are about to be chased, Libra. All right. This says pursuit, toxicity, resilience. So you've been through a lot of shit, right? You've been through a lot of duds. You kiss a lot of frogs. You ready for your prince or your princess, right? So this new person is going to be all about, trying to court you or wanting to be courted by you. If you're a guy, this is going to be somebody, like I said, that's all about you. They ain't going to be looking at nobody else. For those of you that are wondering what's going on with your person and their ex, I did a all signs last week that talked about that. So if you last week or the week before, I think it was last week. So you might want to go back and look at that, and you can see what's going on with your person and their ex as well. Okay. So this is about, with the old school card, about you. Some of you could be replaying the same messages over and over in your head, telling yourself it's not going to happen. Things don't work out, all these types of things. You gotta take this tape out of the damn recorder or the damn CD out of the CD player. I'm taking it back because we talking about old school stuff. Okay. You got to take the 8-track out of the thing. Yeah. I know about an 8-track. You got to talk about, sorry about that. You gotta look at all these things, okay, and start to adjust your thoughts, how you think about things, how you feel about things, because this greatly affects the things that you start to receive, the things that you experience when it comes to this lifetime. Okay, you've had a lot of realizations, Libra. Okay, it's epiphanies, understandings, awakenings, and I feel like it has to do for a lot of you with this Mercury retrograde we had, because it causes you to reflect, to look back on things. I feel like that's why a lot of old people try to pop up, because you've been, they've been thinking about you, and they thinking about the fucked up shit they did, and they feel ashamed, they feel guilty, and then they want to come back and try to make amends. But Spirit is telling you to have faith. Love is coming. Okay. You're going to get struck by love. For some of you, it's going to come out of nowhere. You ain't going to even fucking know until it actually hits you what is going on. Okay. All right. So we're going to start by clarifying the Pride card. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, your divine counterpart is definitely coming because I just saw the Emperor when I split the deck. Yeah, somebody's coming with their heart on their sleeve, and they're going to come tell you that they love you. I hear Pepe Le Pew. That's what I hear. That's what I hear in my head. They coming to really court you. See, look, there's the Empress. I saw the Emperor in the deck. There's the Empress. So it's Taurus Libra energy. Like I said, it's clarifying pride, right? So this is about you having that ego death so that you can step into this Emperor or Empress energy, this divine counterpart energy with this card, okay? So this is about you getting more in touch with your, with your softer side, okay, emotionally, okay? It's also about you starting to step into the timeline where you are assuming all the best qualities of all the queens or all the kings, okay? Depending on, if you're showing up, you think of yourself as an emperor or an empress. All right. Okay, so we've got open heart, we have only you, we've got fantasy, and we have sorrow showing up here. Okay, so the first card is open heart. It says receptive, empathy, vulnerable. So I feel like this is what you've always tried to do, Libra, keep an open heart, right? You got somebody coming in that's wanting to do this same thing. Spirit is telling you, in order for you to do this, again, that's why the Empress is showing up. It's about you, working on yourself to the point to where you can keep this open heart. Because at the end of the day, you can't allow what other people do to you to dictate how you move, because this is about you getting the type of person that you rightfully deserve. And in order for you to do that, you gotta suffer those slings and arrows and dust it off and keep moving forward. Not to say that you're not licking your wounds, you're not healing yourself. We're not talking about that, but or not downplaying what you've been through. It is about you realizing, okay, I've been through this shit. It taught me these lessons, but I'm moving on. I'm not allowing somebody to make me close my heart, because that's what the old person wants you to do. They want you to shut down and close yourself off so you can get this knight that's coming towards you. Okay, so it's the Knight of Pentacles, which is clarifying it. Earth sign, or someone with a lot of earth in their chart, towards Virgo, Capricorn. You have somebody coming towards you that is very ambitious. Okay, this is somebody that stands on fucking business, is what I hear. This is somebody that is 10 toes down. This is somebody that's going to have your back. They're going to want that same thing in return. Okay, this is someone that's going to bring you peace. They're going to be very, it's going to be a very grounded connection. You and this person will be very happy with each other. Okay. All right, then we've got Only You, and I hear that Only You song by the Platters. It says devoted, attached, craving. So this person's gonna crave you. Like I told you, you're gonna y'all gonna be in a room together. You're gonna be on one side, this person's gonna be on the other. They're gonna be, it could be a million beautiful men or handsome men, or a million beautiful women in the room. This person's only gonna see you, and vice versa. Okay? All right, let's clarify. Person's gonna be very devoted to you. So we got the Five of Cups showing up here. I'm trying not to laugh at the stuff that's coming up, because this is not, has nothing to do with you. This is talking about the ex. The ex is gonna be pissed. Okay, they're gonna see you with this person, and for some of you, this person is gonna literally be fucking crying when they see you walking off into the sunset with this person. Okay, so like I said, stay the course. Continue to work on yourself. Continue to make choices about what's best for Libra. Okay, it's not about the other people, it's about what's best for you. Okay, all right. Then we have the fantasy card showing up here. It says daydreaming, imagining, fantasizing. This new person dreams about you. They think about you all the time. I feel like I see people like this in their face, like me. You know how a little kid tries to get your attention, you won't pay attention to them, and they jumping up and down like that and waving their hand in your face. I feel like this is how the men or the women that are coming at your person, that's how they are, like pick-me's. And this person is like, nope, if you're not Libra, I don't want you. Okay, so let's clarify. Okay, so oh, look at there, look at there, look, 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 look. The lovers, Gemini energy. So like I said, this person is choosing you. They could be with anybody, and I feel like, you know, at your best, it's the same thing. At your best, you're loved, and you could be with anybody too. But the two of you gravitate towards each other, want to be with each other, want to love each other. Like I said, you're going to, you know, match each other. Okay, you're going to be a perfect match on every level, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and physically with the lovers card. And like I said, what's beautiful about it is that you're both choosing each other. It's not a thing where it's one-sided. It's mutual. Okay. All right. Then we've got sorrow showing up here. It says loss, grief, and depression. But this is not talking about you. This is talking about all them old crusties and the dusties in the past who wanted to play games with you, play mind games, manipulate you, do all this stupid shit. And you know, you're going to be at a point where you're like, hell no, never again, because you're going to make your choice, and it's not going to be, you know, it's not going to be them. And so they're going to be the ones crying in their fucking cup here, like they are with the Five of Cups, and feeling this sorrow with the sorrow card. Okay, so we got the Death card showing up here. Okay, Scorpio energy. It is talking about, you know, the transformation that's occurring. All right, this person's not going to be able to leave, because actually the Death card fell like this. It fell upside down. So this is spirit telling me that because it fell reversed, this person, even though that they're going to be devastated that you're with somebody else, and like I said, they're going to be crying because they see you with this person, right? They're not going to be able to move on. That's part of their karma for fucking with you. That's why I keep telling everybody need to leave this collective. Those of y'all that are watching, your fucking demons and your people trying to do dirty shit, you need to leave this collective alone, because their spiritual team and their ancestors are not having it. Okay, and whatever you put out, you're going to get it back, is what spirit is saying. Okay, all right, let's get another card. I'm going to switch to another deck, see what else spirit wants to tell you. Hi Rena. Hi Lady Scorpion T. Good morning, good evening, good night to all of you. Because I know everybody's at different, you know, different places in the world. It's different times. I hope you're enjoying your weekend. Okay. So look at this, Libra, big break. It says a major moment is brewing. This could be the launch, the offer, or the shout out that changes everything. I tell all of y'all, oh, it is your first time catching the live. I'm glad you were able to catch it. I'm going to try to be on live as much as I possibly can. So hopefully you'll be able to catch another one. So I'm telling all of y'all, a lot of y'all are going to be in the public eye, in the spotlight, because you came here to bring light to this earth to accomplish a certain mission. It could be through your music. You know, it could be through, you know, you may make movies. It could be, you could be a writer, you could be a dancer. It's whatever it is. You may even be a healer, like Reiki, you know, anything like that, or you could read cards. So what spirit is telling you is that you're going to be in a spotlight. You know, a lot of people, a lot of old people are going to start coming out of the fucking woodwork. For a lot of you, they already have. And so with this big break card, this is just spirit confirming this, that you are about to step in the spotlight. And that is why you go through a lot of the things that you've gone through, because you have to be able to handle certain things when they happen. Okay. Hi, Silver Dragon. How you doing? Okay. All right. Let's get a message from your person. Let's see what they want to tell. Oh, wait. We got to get the message from spirit. Let me get advice from spirit first, Libra. Okay. Okay, so we've got patience showing up here. It says it takes time for miracles to happen, and I'm okay with it. It says the angels remind you that in order to succeed, you must learn how to control your impatience and wait until the right outcome you deserve comes along. So like I told everybody, Spirit is preparing a table for you to have exactly what it is you want, but it has to be at the exact right time. Everything has to come together, right? God knows what is happening, what is going on. You just have to trust and have patience that it's all going to come together like it's supposed to. Okay. All right. Get a message from your person. See what they want to tell you, Libra. Okay. So we have, your voice has a therapeutic effect on me. I could listen to you for hours. So like I said, you and this person, if you're going to be at a distance, it's going to be a lot of talking going on. I don't care if you at a distance or you in each other's faces. there's going to be a lot of talking going on. Okay. A lot of communication. Like I said, you're going to be able, this person's going to want to know everything about you and vice versa. You're going to have a lot of deep conversations. Okay. And it's going to be a thing where, you know, this person finds your voice therapeutic. You could find their voice therapeutic. For some of you, your person's going to read to you. It's going to be all types of like beautiful stuff. I love shit like that. Love it. Okay. Let me get one more card. Oh, well, you got two more. It says, you are so different from anyone I know, yet you feel so familiar. So like I said, this person is going to feel like somebody you've known all your life, even though you've just met them. That's one of the ways you're going to know, one of the clues. Okay. Hi, I love you too, Silver Dragon. Okay, then we've got, I feel like I've known you all my life, yet you're so, oh wait, did I do this one? Yet you're so mysterious. I don't know. I don't think I did this. Okay, he says, I feel like I've known you all my life, yet you're so mysterious. So like I said, you and this person are going to feel like you've known each other forever. Okay, let's get this oracle card from Spirit. Okay, so we have missed chances showing up here. It says, have you considered all your options? Did you give it everything? In the end, we only regret the chances that we didn't take. I feel like this has to do, this can talk about the old person feeling like this, feeling like they had a missed opportunity. But I also feel like for some of you that may be on the fence about whether or not you want to get into a romance with this new soulmate. Okay. Like I said, try it out. Just because you get into something, you start to get to know somebody, it doesn't mean you can't decide that it's not for you. Okay. But at least try it out. Don't just make a snap decision without, you know, giving this person a chance and giving yourself a chance. Because I'm telling you, you're going to go into it thinking, oh, well, I'm just going to this and that, and I'm not going to feel like this and I'm going to feel like that. But I'm telling you, something about this person and the two of you being together is going to change the way you think. Okay. All right, Libra, this was your message. Don't forget to like the video, hype the video, share, you know, like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, there is a link in the description box below. Please have a good day, good rest of your week. Like I said, I plan on being, you know, live a few more times this week. And now we're going to move on to Scorpio. Where my Scorpions at? Where y'all at? Because I already see some of you in here. Okay, it's time for Scorpio. Where my Scorpions at? Where y'all at? That's right. I know you in here, Scorpion Sun. You've been here with me from the beginning. You've been rocking with me the whole time. Appreciate you. Hey, Lady Scorpion T. That's right. Let me know. Let me know you here. Thank everybody. I thank everybody. I don't care what sign you are. I thank all of y'all for being here. I thank you so much for your support. I am proud to read for you. I am happy to read for you. And I'm so happy that you're here to spend this time with me, because you could be anywhere on the weekend and you're choosing to be here with me. And I thank y'all. Okay. Just give me one moment, Scorpio, and I'll be right there. Spirit is telling you to have faith. You got love coming. That's right, Tyler. Tyler been here for a while too. Okay. Spirit is telling y'all to have faith. You have love coming. The Cupid is gonna shoot you in the ass with the damn arrow. Hold on one second. Your person thinks you are so attractive. Hey, J. Renee. Hi, Foxy Lotta 777. All my Scorpions here. I love it. I love it. I love it. And I'm so happy to see all of y'all. Your person thinks you're so attractive, Scorpio. Beautiful or handsome. Take it as it resonates, okay? They can't wait. They can't wait. You know that. You know why they can't wait. You know, look. They can say whatever the fuck they want to say about Scorpios. But you know, it's one place that they don't lie. They don't tell lies on us about is the bed, right? Okay, you still here, Jay Renee? That's right. Hang on in here. Look, you got commitment coming. I'm trying to get these cards together so I can read for y'all. Okay, here we go. All right, this is for Scorpio spirit. What messages do you have for Scorpio? What twin flame messages do you have for Scorpio? Okay. What twin flame messages do you have for Scorpio, please, spirit? Okay. What twin flame messages do you have for Scorpio? Okay, Scorpio, liking it. Like you about to get a second chance at love, but that's not your card. Okay, okay, Scorpio, I see you. I see you, Scorpio. Overall energy is commitment. It says marriage, promises, fidelity. So you got somebody coming, like I told you. They look, you know what I hear? That's what's that song? Down ass bitch. That's what I hear. I know. That's what I hear. Down ass bitch. That's what I hear. And then I hear every thug needs a lady. That's what I hear in my head. So I'm hearing all kinds of Ja Rule and all kinds of stuff. So you got somebody that's coming with marriages. With marriage, promises, fidelity. Okay, somebody who's finally gonna fucking give to you like you give to everybody else. We talk about this all. Me and my friend talk about this all the time about how loyal we are to people and we never fucking get it back in return. But this person is gonna be your damn jackpot. They're gonna be your damn 777. This is gonna be the person that's gonna fucking have your back, baby. Okay, this is gonna be somebody where anybody touch you, look at you funny, any kind of crazy like that, they're gonna get their damn head knocked off. I'm telling you, it's gonna be to the point to where you're gonna be afraid to tell this person if anybody fuck with you, because this gonna be somebody that's gonna go that's gonna go in. They're gonna go in the minute they find somebody looking at you the wrong way or treating you the wrong way. Okay, all right. No, yeah, the cards always fly, Jay Renee, always. We got ascending showing up here. It says learning and expansion, transcending, preparing for union, a new phase. So you are going through an ascension, Scorpio, as always, right? What's new? Yeah, right. What is it? Death and rebirth, all the time. Then we have elusive here. It says dishonesty, deception, trickery. This is what you always have dealt with, okay? Because you deep, you love so deep. That's why people always want to try to tell you that you too much, but it's not you that's too much. It's that these people can't meet you where you are. It's not your fault that people can't come in with 100% like you give, okay? So that has nothing to do with you. Don't let these people try to tell you that you ain't the fucking done daughter, because you know you are, okay? So like I tell y'all, straighten up your damn crown. Don't let these people be trying to drag you down and try to make you think you something other than what you are, because you know that is not true, okay? All right. So we got realizations showing up here, okay? It says epiphanies, understandings, awakenings. We've been through this. A lot of signs are getting this card. This is talking about what we've been through in the past, through with this not awakening, but the Mercury retrograde that we just went through. Okay, it's causing a lot of epiphanies, a lot of understandings, a lot of awakenings. We seeing a lot of shit in our lives that needs to be checked, that needs to be cleared out, that needs to be clean. Like I said, we all done went through some stuff. Okay, and so I feel like this is a good thing because it's showing you what you need to be dealing with and what you need to let go of. Okay. You got somebody hiding. Somebody is hiding and lurking. Hold on, let me read this. Silver Dragon, he came in knowing exactly what he wants. Okay, hold on, let me read this. It said he came in knowing exactly what he wants. He said and says and keeps showing me he's not here to play with me. Two strangers a month ago didn't even know each other existed. You see, you hear what she's saying. Silver Dragon is telling you that all these things that Spirit keeps saying, it's the truth. It's just when it's your time. It's going to happen when it's your time. Okay. So like I said, you don't want it to come early because you want to make sure you're ready, right? And you don't want it to come late, right? You want it to come right on time. So God knows when we're supposed to get what we deserve, and we're going to get what we deserve. Okay. So it says, we got resistance here. It says secret admirer, suppressing, timid. So I feel like this is your soulmate, that they kind of, you, like I said, you kind of intimidate them. We Scorpios, we intimidate every fucking body. Okay, they can't take, we intense. So this person, you know what I feel like it is? I feel like this person wants this connection. They want to come the exact right way. This is somebody that sits up and thinks about what is the exact way to come at this the right way, because they know they ain't gonna get 55 chances with a goddamn Scorpio. They know that. They know they got to come right or not at all. I feel like a lot of people that are in this collective that are our soulmates, they know we're Scorpios, because I told you this person watches you. And so I feel like they understand certain things about Scorpios that other people don't understand, and that they know that they have to be right. Or especially now, after all the bullshit we done been through, or they gonna get cut the fuck off. They know this. And so I feel like that's where the timidity comes from, is the fact that they're trying to make sure they dot all their I's and cross all their T's. And I'm not saying that this person is weak, or that, you know, it's some type of thing like that. That's not what it is. Okay. All right. You say, I didn't know Scorpio was this damn awesome. Everybody should try one at least once in life. You damn Skippy. You damn Skippy, because we the shit. But see, you gotta take the time to get to know us. You can't just listen to that bullshit people talk about, because let me say this. I feel like there's a difference between a Scorpio that is healed and one that is unhealed. Yeah, when anybody's unhealed, it don't matter what sign they are. They gonna give you fucking hell. That's just life, right? It don't matter what sign they are. If they're unhealed, it's gonna be something fucked up. But if somebody that's healed themselves, they ready to be in a relationship, is this and that, whatever, they gonna be good. Okay. Hey, JM 888. How you doing? Thank you for coming in and supporting. Okay. So let's clarify this commitment card. Let's see what Spirit wants to tell you about it. So like I said, you got somebody coming in wanting to give you that commitment. Okay. We got the 8 of Swords reversed. Okay. Spirit is telling you that it's going to be an end to this feeling stuck, feeling like you don't have anybody in your life that understands you. Okay. And like I tell you, a lot of you, it's not just lovers. You got friends coming that's gonna fucking have your back like you have them. Okay. And then you also gonna get some of the scrubby dubs, the ones from the past that fucking shit on you and try to do all this stupid shit to you. And now they come back, wanting to ride your coattails, because everything is going well. So you know what it is you need to say, because I'm telling you, Spirit will let you know what you need to do. Okay. So you got somebody coming in who is you're not gonna be in this stuck energy anymore. Okay. All right. Okay, then we got divine masculine. So make it fit, guys. Divine feminine. Okay. So this is about somebody coming in that's going to be the yang to your yin or the yin to your yang. All right. This is somebody that, like I said, is working on themselves. All right. They know they got to be right for Scorpio. Okay. And they in the gym, they doing whatever, they getting their coin right. They doing all the things that they need to do in order to prepare for this event, for this situation. Because like I told you, you don't just come at a Scorpio any type of way and think that's gonna work. Okay. So we got the death card showing up in our energy showing up here. Okay, Scorpio energy. So this is talking about, like I said, a death and rebirth. Old things have to die out for new things to begin again. So I feel like, Spirit is telling you you can learn to love again, right? You working on yourself, you're healing. This is about you understanding, Scorpio, that it don't matter how many fucking times you've been shit on. You got somebody coming that fucking loves you, okay? That is going to love you, that is going to have your back. And so don't forget that all of this stuff, you had to learn what you had to learn. And I tell y'all this all the time. Listen to me when I say this. You are fucking ascended masters. You hear me? You are ascended masters. We can't live a regular life, Scorpio, because if we lived a regular life, we would have all the fucking cheat codes. We would breeze through it because we always going through hardships, okay? We had to learn these things. We had to learn because we stepping into abundance. We stepping into love. We stepping into friendship. We stepping into the things that we've deserved throughout this entire life. But we have to learn certain things. We have to learn that it doesn't matter how people treat us. We know we the fucking done daughter. It's not about them. It's about us. If they try to tell us we too much, fuck you. I know who I am. Okay. Like I said, you got to be willing to burn everything down and for you. Okay. If you want somebody to be willing to do that for you, you got to fucking do it for yourself is what Spirit is trying to tell you. Okay. So it's about you knowing who you are, you knowing what you deserve. And no matter what somebody try to fucking tell you to the contrary, it ain't nothing but bullshit. Okay. All right. What we got? I'm trying to read. She say, thank you so much, Leigh. All the cussing and fussing you do has not been in vain. As soon as I felt that past energy and let it go, this one came in like the answer to every tear I've cried in life. Do you hear what she's saying? Thank you for your testimony, Silver Dragon. I love that. I love that because, like I said, I know y'all get down. I know sometimes you want to just throw your hands up and be like, fuck all this shit. I don't want to be with nobody. But don't let these fucking people from the past stop you from getting the riches, from getting the love, from getting the rewards, from getting all the beautiful things that God has awaiting you. Okay, I'm telling you, all of this shit is coming from God. It's not coming from, you know, I don't know, it's not coming from any other place. It's coming from the right place. It's coming from God, because these messages that I'm getting are coming from God. And so God wants to reward you for all the things you've been doing, how you stayed the course, how you've been treated fucked up, all of these things. But you have to continue to stay the course in order for you to get what it is you deserve. Okay, they're not going to keep telling you, Spirit not going to keep telling you something if it's not going to happen. Okay, all right, so we said, okay, then we got, okay, next card. You said you set yourself free and surrendered from your twin flame, but you keep getting spiritual. Yeah, they're going to try to hang on to you, Tristan. They're going to try to hang on to you because you're moving on, and they don't want you to be with nobody else. They want you to stay stuck. Okay, so we've got distance here. It says separation, space, blockage. So you're at a distance, a lot of you, from your person. Okay, and that is what is supposed to happen, because you, like I said, you got to have time to get yourself together. This person has to as well. And it is just about like I said, the timing being right. Okay, like I said, you deserve to have, look, fresh off the damn assembly line, in the crunchy packaging. You deserve to have that. Okay, where they got all their shit together, they ducks in a row, all these types of things. But you got to be the mirror image of that, right? You got to get yourself together, get your ducks in a row as well. And so keep on dreaming about what you want. Keep on working, keep on grinding, because if anybody can get what the fuck it is that they want, it is the Scorpio. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on 1 second. Okay, I had some a hater in the comments, and I had to get rid of them. Okay, let's move on. Let's clarify distance. Okay, so we got the Hermit card showing up here. Okay, in order for you, while this separation is going on, the space between you and your person, we got the Hermit, which is Virgo energy, is talking about y'all healing, right? So the healing has to happen, all right? Because like I said, this is going to be the healthiest relationship. I was like, I'm telling everybody else, you're going to be pinching yourself, Scorpio, because you're going to be like, is this fucking real? Is this person real? And, you may want to doubt it. You may want to try to talk yourself out of it, but don't do it. Just sit and watch what is going on. Watch how this person treats you. Watch how you feel, how they make you feel, and listen to your intuition, because it's like, you just gonna know that it's right. You're gonna feel like you've known this person for your entire life, even though you may have just recently met them. Okay, all right. Then we've got releasing showing up here. It says letting go, moving on, walking away. So look, this is you and your person. Y'all letting go of the bullshit here, and you walking off into the damn sunset together. Okay, so like I said, that's a beautiful fucking thing. And look, this is the thing. You got to remember this. When you get with your person, you ain't going to give a fuck about them dusties and them crusties that stabbed you in the back and did all this bullshit. You ain't going to think about that. You're going to be thinking about this person and about what y'all finna do tonight. Okay, so you got the Ten of Swords here, right? This is talking about, an ending being put to these people that are doing you wrong, right? And then with the Empress card, this is Taurus Libra energy. This is about you standing in your power and knowing your worth and knowing what you deserve, okay? So guys, make it fit. Call it the Emperor, okay? So we got, I hear y'all talk about that damn hate. I had to get rid of their asses because I was like, wait a minute. I know you ain't in here in the Scorpio reading trying to talk smack about a Scorpio because you about to get your ass kicked out real quick. Okay, so we got what Spirit is trying to tell you is that, you know, this is going to be an ending. This is going to be an ending to all of this shit here. I feel like this jar is symbolizing a lot of the things that you've gone through, okay, that you're moving on from, you're releasing and you're walking away from, okay, because you're stepping into this new timeline. And so it's going to be, like I said, a beautiful thing that you're stepping into, okay? All right, look at your outcome card, Scorpio. Look at this outcome card. It says hoping, right? It says expecting, faith, manifesting, all right? Look at all the sunflowers. Look at all the hope. So I feel like all of you do have a lot of hope. You may get discouraged at times, but I feel like you're trying to hang on to your sunflowers, right? You're trying to pray. You're trying to be right. You're trying to do right. You're not trying to let these haters bring you down, because like I say, they're going to try, because I told you, if we wasn't good people, if we wasn't the shit, they wouldn't be trying to bring us down. I tell y'all that all the time. You don't need to do that to somebody that you really feel is inferior to you. Okay. There's something about us, because I tell you, it's look, let me tell you this. Me and my friend, we hang out together all the time. It no matter where, because she a Scorpio just like I am. And no matter where the hell we go, somebody always got to come and be around us. Okay. I feel like us as Scorpios, all of us put out some, like a signature, some type of energetic signature. And it's very attractive to other signs, to just other people, period. And they love to hate us. They want to be around us, but then they want to talk shit. You know, I feel like, but they really want to be us. Cause like, what is that? Like, what is that? Why you always got to be here? If we so hated and it's so horrible, why you here, right? So like I said, don't let these people, I'm telling you, for years, people used to make me think that, you know, I was just this horrible person. And I was like, why do these people act like this? Why do they do this? And now every one of those people that made me feel like that are now trying to come back and come into my life. They all trying to come back. So that's why I'm telling you, don't let them make you, they tell you that shit because they want to be able to manipulate you and do what the fuck they want to do. And because you don't allow them to do that, they got a fucking problem with it. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. Ooh, these folks. Okay. Because look, you showing up as the goddamn Empress. The Empress, or call it the Emperor, guys. We got the dang Queen of Wands, call it the King of Wands, because you know the Queen and the King of Wands, that's the baddest dude and the baddest bitch in the damn tarot, right? This is how you showing up. And then you got somebody showing up here. Here's the King of Cups, right? For some readers, this is Scorpio, but for me, it's Cancer. I feel like this is your person. You got somebody coming in that's going to be balanced, that's going to love you, that's going to put you on the pedestal, right? That's going to treat you like the Queen and the King that you are, like the Emperor and the Empress that you are, okay? And it's about you, you know, opening yourself up to that, healing yourself so that you can be open to this connection and have this balance and have this manifestation and have the, you know, have this faith and this manifestation that you're bringing about, okay? All right, let's get these messages. Let's see what else Spirit wants to tell us. Like I said, when I tell y'all what I say, get the cross and the holy water and the priest, because we reading for Scorpio and all the crazies want to come out, right? Yeah, see? We got villain vibes showing up here, right? It's talking about these old people coming back from the past. They're coming back trying to manipulate. They're coming back trying to, you know, mess with you. They're coming back trying to take you back into that old timeline that you've escaped from, okay? It says they're never the villain in their own story, but the trail of chaos says otherwise. Something about their vibe just doesn't sit right. So like I said, your intuition be off the chart, screaming at these people, screaming at you that these people are not right. And like I said, it's going to be more than one. It's not going to just be the ex. Like I told you, I got old friends trying to come back in my energy that I have let go of years ago. And they now trying to come back because they see good things happening. Okay. So the same thing for you. Be careful who you entertain, because some of these people that are coming back into your life, they don't have no good intentions for you, Scorpio. Okay. All right. Yeah, I know. I know it's hard not to take offense, Silver Dragon, because we're sensitive, and we mean well. We mean well. We truly, like, when we love you all the way down to our damn guts. We love you from the top of our head down to the tips of our toes. And people like to, once they, like, some people understand that it's like they want to take advantage. So I, trust me, I get it. I get it. Sometimes you want to jack their asses up. Trust me, I get it. So we got big break showing up here. Look at what Spirit is telling you. It says a major moment is brewing. This could be the launch, the offer, or the shout out that changes everything. So a lot of y'all are going to end up in the spotlight for whatever it is you do, singing, dancing, writing. You know, you could have spiritual, you know, you could be using your spiritual gifts, because you got, all of y'all got spiritual gifts. All of y'all are empaths. So whatever it is that you do, whatever your mission is here to do, God is going to put you front and center so you can help to wake people up or do whatever it is that you came here to do. And so people are seeing this, okay? There are people out getting readings on you, Scorpio, to try to figure out what the fuck is happening with you, because they want to come back in, and they trying to figure out a way to get back into your life. Okay. So let's get, I'm going to get y'all, let me get one more. Yeah, see? Third wheel. Third wheel. It says a side character is trying to write themselves into the main plot, but this story already has a leading duo. So this is that person that's going to be crying crying because you've walked off with this other person. See? So this is that person coming in trying to mess shit up, because remember, it's not just your ex, it's your person's ex trying to do the shit as well. Okay? All right. Let's get advice from Spirit. Hi, Leigh, love. You say you don't, Tristan, you don't care about haters. Let them keep on keeping on. They spending their lives thinking about us. Yeah, it would only make them old. Make them old. You fine. That's good. So you got two cards that fell. You have forgiveness and you've got intuition. So forgiveness says, the door to my heart opens inward. I move through forgiveness to love. The angels want you to remember that self-forgiveness doesn't happen overnight. You need to approach it exactly as you would approach forgiving someone else, with a lack of ego, a compassionate heart, and a patient and persevering mind. Okay? So this is about forgiving. Like I said, forgive they asses, because all it's gonna do is come back to you anyway. I'm not saying that the forgiveness is not gonna go to them, but it's gonna help you, because this is about you putting your mind at ease, you having peace of mind, and you being good. Okay? All right, then we've got intuition here. It says, I trust my feelings and insights. Your angels are sending signs to help validate your intuitive hunches. The next time intuition alerts you to something, listen closely, realizing that it's your angel guiding you to something great or leading you away from something. So like I said, listen to your intuition. Spirit is going to tell you whether it's for you or whether it's not. Okay? All right, let's get some messages from your person. Yeah, I don't take that neither. Once your ass is gone, you gone. Oh, thank you, Jamila. I appreciate it. Okay, so your person is saying thank you for being patient, being so patient with them. Okay, then we've got, you often appear in my dreams. Like I told you, this person dreams about you. Like I said, pay attention to what happens when you first wake up, because a lot of times you'll get messages from downloads and messages from your person, because like you open at that time and you may not have locked yourself down good enough, and you'll get information from them. You'll get, whatever they transmit, and you'll pick it up. Okay, so we've got higher self showing up here. It says, no matter how dark or muddy your path may be, trust the guidance of your higher self. Again, listen to your intuition. Okay, then we have, it's a vibe. All right, it says, enjoy the good vibes and energy with this person, because they are like no other. Like I told you, you ain't gonna believe it. You're not gonna believe it. You know Out of all the signs, we're the ones that really not going to believe it because of all the things we've been through. But I'm telling you, Spirit has beautiful things awaiting you, Scorpio. Just stay the course and don't allow these people to tear you down. Fuck them. You know what I tell you? Fuck them. Okay? Don't let them tell you nothing. You know who you are. Just because somebody else think they don't know shit. Okay. All right, Scorpio. That was your reading. I appreciate it, all y'all showing up here. I love it. I love it. You know I love y'all. And I wish you nothing but the best. Hang in there. Down with the haters. We're not dealing with that type of trash in here. I can't believe somebody had the audacity to come in here and try to talk shit about fucking Scorpios. You better get out of here, bitch. You're gonna be in trouble. Especially with me. I'm not having it. Okay, hold on. Okay, we are going to move forward for Sagittarius. You say you asked for 2 cards. Oh, I love you too. Great. I'm grateful for all of y'all. I'm grateful for all of y'all. Like I say, look, chemistry, attraction, spark, passion. Like I said, you and this person, like I said, some of y'all gonna disappear from me because you're gonna be doing you know what with your person, and I will be looking for y'all. Okay, so let's move on to Sagittarius. Where are my Sages at? Where you at, Sages? Okay, Lily Love, I see you. Hold on, give me 1 second. Let me change the banner. Okay, there we go. You're welcome, Tristan. Thank you. Massachusetts Saggy. Okay. Okay, Jamila. Give me a few seconds and I'll be ready. Hi, was it La Unique? Hi. Sag Moon. Okay. Okay. Oh, you're welcome, Christy. You say you've been celibate for over 2 years. Oh, Lord. Yeah, trust me. I know all about that. Okay. A few more. You got somebody thinking about you. Somebody missing you, craving you, desiring you. I feel like that's the new person, but it could also be that old person as well because you know they don't want to let you go. Sag Sun, Lily, Sag Sun, Venus, and Neptune. Woo, you got, yeah. I'm Sagittarius Moon, Sagittarius Venus, and then it's another place. I'm trying to remember what it is. Moon, Venus, and something else. Oh, thank you, Silver Dragon. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate you. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. All right. I'm trying to mix up the cards really well. Yeah, I see. Look, ain't none of y'all Sagittarians going back to these old people because I see it say the thrill is gone. That's what I hear. BB King. The thrill is gone away. So you ain't messing with these old people no more. Oof. Okay, let's go. Okay, this is for Sagittarius Spirit. What are the twin flame messages for Sagittarius? You're gonna receive a love call. Your person is gonna come in and tell you how they feel. The soulmate. They're going to come and admit how they feel about you. Okay. Okay. All right. Whew. Oh, these cards about to fall on the floor. Give me 1 second. Okay, here we go. Okay, Sagittarius, I see you. Okay, so the overall energy is seduction. Okay, it says attraction, teasing, hooking up and dating, okay, and temptation. So you guys There's going to be a lot of attraction between you and this new person, a lot of seduction. This person may come in and try to seduce you, but know this, if they're coming in to seduce you, it is not, there's love behind this. The love is what's making them want to seduce you. It's not a thing where they just trying to hit it and quit it. Okay. I'm not getting that off of them. Okay. Then we've got longing. It says craving, aching, wanting. This person dreams about you, Sagittarius. Okay. They want to be with you. They don't want to be with nobody else but you. Okay. Past life connection here. Deja vu, repeated patterns, karmic lessons. All right. You and this person are coming together again. All right. Oh, you're welcome. And then we got the shock card here. Sudden change, shocking news, surprise and epiphany, and transformation. So this person, when they come into your life, Sagittarius, I feel like they're going to shock the shit out of you. Because I'm telling you, it's never when you're looking for it. You looking, and you think you're going to know. But it's just like they're going to pop in and you're going to be like, oh, shit, it's them. Okay? All right. Let's start by clarifying the seduction card. Let's see what Spirit wants to tell you. Person going to make you very happy because I see the sun. I'm so happy for you, Silver Dragon, that you got your person. I love that. I love that. Ooh, that make me so happy to hear that. Okay, so we've got, to clarify seduction, we've got judgment and the tower. Both of these are Scorpio energy. So some of these Sagittarius that's in this chat, some of y'all got some Scorpio placements or something in your chart, because I got 2 Scorpio cards falling together. So this is about, that new foundation, busting down this old foundation for a new one so you can have a second chance at love. Okay. All right. Then we have cloudy judgment showing up here. It says illusions, unbalanced, distorted. I feel like this is talking about some of these old people that are still in your energy. Spirit is telling you that some of these people, they not right in the head. Okay. They got some type of, could be a chemical imbalance or something like that. This is somebody, because the way they think, it makes no sense. Okay, anybody that thinks that they're going to go and do all this fucked up shit to you and then turn around and come back and act like you're not supposed to know about none of the shit they did and you're supposed to just accept them back into your life, is telling me that this is somebody that ain't right in the head. Okay. All right. So this person, they live under a lot of illusions. They drinking their own damn Kool-Aid and they ain't making no motherfucking sense. Okay, so we got the Emperor. To clarify this person used to be your divine counterpart. They used to be your divine counterpart. So this is Aries energy, okay? And it's just talking about somebody. They could have kids with somebody. For some of y'all, you could have children with this person, okay? But this is somebody who, they don't have your best interest at heart. They can't even think properly about themselves, so they damn sure can't think properly about you, okay? Let me get another card for cloudy judgment, Spirit. Yeah, see, it's about an ending to what used to be when it comes to this person, okay? You got a new divine counterpart coming in with the Emperor card, all right? So it's like, putting an end to that old, because look at how the dragon is burning. They like flame broiling the burger. So I feel like, this new soulmate that's coming into your life is the one that's putting an end to this old person here, okay? You said the old person sent a little smart ass message and tried to change it before the window closed, but now you saw it and left it at that. Never responded. Good. And you know what? Silver Dragon is eating their asses up because this person wants your attention and you're not giving it to them, and they can't fucking stand that. Okay. So you've got possibilities showing up here, Sagittarius. It says free spirit, adventure, risks. You and this new person are going to have such an amazing time with each other. I feel like this person is going to push you to your limits, but in a good way, not in a bad way. You're going to be doing a lot of fun things together. Okay. And we have the Temperance card to clarify, which is Sagittarius energy, is your card. So it's talking about healing. It's also talking about, balance. It's talking about somebody coming into your life and changing it for the better. Okay. Okay. Then we got not today. It says boundaries and hurt, avoiding conversation, not dealing, still upset. See, here they go. Silver Dragon, they upset. They still upset because you ain't dealing with their asses no more. You say you do great at ignoring folks. Big mad. They big mad. Yeah, I hear you. Okay, so this person, Sagittarius, your ex, okay? Your ex, the dusty, crusty ex, is waiting on you with the Three of Wands. They think that, some of them are doing stuff, doing witchcraft, love spells and shit like that to try to get you to come back towards them. That's what they're doing. And they're waiting, thinking that they can manifest you back into their lives. Like they don't have to do anything. Like, to reach out to you or to talk to you. Some of them feel like that. And they're waiting, thinking you're gonna come back. And when you don't come back, that's when they're trying to pick up the phone and call you and text you and tell you all this bullshit. Okay, so then we got the teddy bear card, and we also have boundaries. So this is about you learning how to set boundaries, how to say no, how to draw the line, and to know when you've had enough and let these people know that you've had enough, okay? You know how they say no is a full sentence, right? You say your ex is dusty crusty. So we got the Eight of Wands, but it's reversed. So this is Spirit telling you that these people are going to reach out to you. Is clarifying what Silver Dragon just said, that these people are going to reach out to you and you're not going to be responded. Okay. And I tell y'all, if they if you're talking to them, don't accept anything from them. Don't go anywhere with this person. Don't do anything, because these people are at the point to where they are very, what is the word? Oh my God. They're so just, they're panicking because you're walking away, you're getting away. It's like they're getting away. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. And so it's to the point to where they're ready to just try to do anything to keep you there. And I'm telling you, I know some of y'all, these people give you the creeps. I know you feel it because mine gives me the creeps. So I know you get the creeps off of these people as well. Okay. Then we got teddy bear showing up here. Okay. It says, interested in you, blooming romance, flirting, and wanting to date. Okay, so this is this new person. They're coming in. Okay, the Eight of Wands was reversed, but I'm going to flip it back up as well to say that this person is going to be contacting you with the Eight of Wands. Okay, I'm going to get another clarification card for them. But yeah, see, they're going to be coming in out of nowhere. I told you, this person is going to shock the shit out of you. That's why that shocking card. The shock card showed up here with the Knight of Wands. Knight of Swords. I'm sorry. Air sign or someone with a lot of air in their chart, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. This person's going to come in out of nowhere and it's going to shock you. You're not going to be thinking about them. You're going to be thinking about something that don't even have nothing to do with this when this person shows up in your face. Okay. All right. But like I said, it's going to be a good shock. It won't be a bad one. Okay. So let's get some advice from, oh, wait a minute. No, not that. Let's do this card first. Let's see what else Spirit wants to tell you, Sagittarius. Oh, thank you, Tammy. I appreciate it. I'm glad you enjoy it. You're welcome. Hi, beautiful dark goddess. I'm glad you caught me live as well. I need to start scheduling some lives. But it's kind of difficult for me to get my schedule together. But I'm gonna try to start to give y'all a heads up, okay? So we've got inner turmoil coming up here. This is talking about this ex person. So this person pretends to be one thing, but there's something else, okay? It says they may be smiling on the outside, but they're spiraling on the inside. Pretending everything is fine has become its own crisis, okay? All right, let me get one more because that was about them. Let's see if it's Spirit gonna tell you something else. Dirty laundry. It says they thought they buried it deep, but old messes have a way of resurfacing, and this one's messy enough to leave a stain. So this person, like I said, you might have old receipts on this person because a lot of their all of the shit they've been doing is starting to come home to roost. So a lot of the stuff they've been gossiping and saying about you is starting to come out and not be true. People are starting to really see that this person is not who they say that they are. Okay. All right. Okay, let's get a message from Spirit. Okay, we've got let go. It says, I let go of things that I've outgrown. The angels suggest that you let go of any dead weight in your life, whether that's a toxic relationship, a job that's no longer fulfilling, or simply some negative thinking patterns. This will make space for positive new things to come into your life, okay? You know, I tell you that you got to walk away from the old in order to have the new good stuff, right? You say you were so tired of defending yourself to people. Now that they're seeing who really was the bad guy. Yeah. Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing, Jamila, because it'll come out. It will definitely come out. Okay, let's get some messages from your person, Sagittarius. Okay, so we've got, you make me feel like a kid again. I told you, you and this person are going to bring out each other's inner children, and you're going to be playing together. You're going to have a lot of good times together. That's why I feel like this card, the possibilities card, is coming up, because it's talking about you and this person having a lot of adventures together. This person is a free spirit. They're going to open you up to a lot of new things, and I feel like you're going to open them up to things as well. Then we've got, I thought this was lust, but I was not used to love flowing through me like this. So your person, I don't think they've ever been in love like this before. Okay. You open this person up to something that they never thought they would ever experience. Or like I said, they may have never truly been in love. It could have been once they felt the love for you, they realized what true love really is. Okay. All right. Let's get these oracle cards and see what else Spirit wants to tell you before I let you go. Okay, so we've got children showing up here. See, again, the inner child thing, where I told you, you and this person, you're going to bring out, like I said, this person's going to make you feel so safe and want to be so vulnerable and open it up to them so much until, like I said, you're going to show this person and just open yourself up to this person in a way that you never have anybody else before. Okay. It says children are a significant factor in your love life. This may signify the desire for them or someone's inner child needing attention. So make sure you are feeding your inner child. You are taking care of your inner child. Okay. Then we have accountability showing up here. It says someone needs to take accountability for their actions. It may be you, your partner, or both of you. Acknowledging the effect of your behaviors allows you to move forward. I feel like it's talking about the old person. I feel like this is what we're talking about. This person, they need to take accountability. That's the problem. That's one of the problems. One of many with this person is that they never want to take accountability for what they do. Okay. All right. Okay. Sagittarius, this was your message. I hope, it helped. Please don't forget to like the video, hype the video, and like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, there is a link in the description box below. Please have a good day and a good rest of your week, and I will talk to you soon. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate all of your support, okay? Hi, Mitzi. I think that's right. Mitzi, hi, Mitzi. How you doing? Okay, now we're moving on to Capricorn. Where's my Capricorns? Where my Cappies at? Okay, 1 second. Let me change the banner. Then we're going to move on to Capricorn. No Capricorns in the chat? Okay, hi. Was it Khalees? Khalees? Hi. You say you got a Capricorn stellium? You got a whole bunch of Capricorn in your chart. That's what it means. Good morning, Faith Focused. Okay, you're a rising Faith. That's good. Thank you, Silver Dragon. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. I enjoyed hanging out with all of y'all today. Ooh, I loved it. I got to start going live on Sunday again, because y'all have a chance to be here, because I know y'all are working and doing all kinds of things, and I'm going to I'm going to start coming out on here live on Sundays because I think that's better for everybody because I had a lot of a bigger turnout and I love that. You waiting for Pisces LM085? Hi, Q Systems Lab. How you doing? Hi, Lisa. Lisa R64. How you doing? Yes, all of it. Any Capricorn, anywhere you got Capricorn. Let me tell y'all this. Do you notice a lot of the stuff when you sit through here, a lot of the stuff repeats? The reason why it does is because even though we have different signs and there may be minute things that are different, a lot of the signs are going to resonate with you because we're all one collective at the end of the day. You know, yes, we have the signs, and yes, we have different aspects of those signs in our personalities, but a lot of things that we're going through is, as you can hear, are similar. That's why I can do a twin flame collective read and it resonates with so many people because we all going through very similar things. You're welcome, Jamila. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Look, your person, look, they throwing out the cards, Capricorn, before I can, and it's not the end of the reading yet. So your person is telling you they're so grateful that they met you, and are you sure that you're real? Okay, so this person is going to be pinching themselves. Like I tell y'all, you're not going to believe that this person like really exists and that this relationship really exists because it's going to be so good. Okay. Hi, Key. How you doing? I'm glad, like I said, I'm glad that everybody's here. I hope everybody's having a really good weekend, a good Sunday. And I will be right with you. So you got commitment coming, Capricorn. I see the engagement rings card showing up here. When I crack the deck, give me 1 second. Okay, here we go. Okay, this is for Capricorn spirit. This is for Capricorn. What are the twin flame messages for Capricorn, please? What are the twin flame messages for Capricorn? Cards are flying all over the place. Okay. That was quick. Okay. Spirit was waiting. Spirit was waiting to give you your message, Capricorn. Okay, here we go. We have shocking. Okay, that's the overall energy. It says turmoil, trouble, unexpected. Okay, so you might have been going through some things at this time that you never expected to be going through. We just got out of Mercury retrograde, and because of that, it could be a situation where you may have gotten blindsided by some things because when we have to spin the block when it comes to Mercury retrograde, a lot of shit pop out that we were not expecting. Okay. Then we've got the dragonfly here, right? It says lighthearted and adaptable, finding out and changing things come into light, healing. So yeah, you might have had some things come to light that you weren't aware of when Mercury retrograde hit as well with the dragonfly. But I feel like whatever it is that you found out, you're learning from it and adapting to it, okay? You've been through a lot of pain, Capricorn, when it comes to your love life, okay? It's talking about you being apprehensive, being afraid and very cautious. Okay, you may be a bit jaded because of what you've gone through. Okay, but Spirit is telling you to hold on. You've been through rejection, a lot of abandonment, a lot of dismissal, a lot of irrational fear. Okay, but some of that fear is warranted. I get, because you've been through a lot of stuff. You've been through a lot of hardship, and you can't expect to go through things and not pick up certain things. Okay. All right. Hi, Marva. How you doing? Okay, so we got fantasy showing up here. It says daydreaming, imagining, fantasizing. Spirit is telling you, hi, Lady Scorpion. Thank you so much, Lady Scorpion, for that. I appreciate the super chat. So it says fantasy, daydreaming, imagining, fantasize. Capricorn, your person thinks about you nonstop. They're always thinking about you with this fantasy card. Okay. All right. You are cutting out. Okay, and cutting away, separating from people and things that no longer serve you, which is what Spirit is asking that you do. Okay, because like I told you, you got new people coming into your life. It's not just love relationships coming into your life. You have friendships that are coming as well, soulmates. And in order for you to be receptive to that, you have to come in and you know, you got to be ready. You got to make space for it. Hi, Royal AI Oracle. How you doing? Good to see you. Okay. Let's clarify this shocking card. Let's see what's going on. Hello to everybody. I hope you're having a good weekend. Okay, to clarify the shocking card, we've got the Queen of Swords showing up here, okay? This is air sign or someone with a lot of air in their chart, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. All right, so I feel like what's going on is because of the things that you've been through, there may be some suppression of your emotions, okay? Spirit is telling you with this card, okay? Some of you have been through divorces. You've been through people stabbing you in the back, cheating on you, a lot of crazy stuff, and it may have kind of made you jaded. And like I said, there's nothing wrong with that happening, but you can't continue to sit in it because you got new love coming. And just like whatever happened to that person, the new person has nothing to do with you. The things that you've experienced have nothing to do with them as well. So it's about you digging down deep and trying to, you know, release a lot, as much of that stuff as you possibly can. Okay. 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 Then we've got beauty showing up here. This person finds you goddamn drop dead gorgeous, okay? Or handsome. Make it fit, guys, okay? It says charming, graceful, kind-hearted. This person sees all the beautiful things about you with this beauty card, is what Spirit is telling me. Yeah, I've already done Sagittarius. You might want to just, you know, if you just, you know, run it back a little bit, it's right before Capricorn, okay? Okay, so we've got Magician and the Tower showing up here, okay? So this is about, you know, you establishing a new firm foundation, Capricorn, okay? You are manifesting this with the Magician. Your person is manifesting you as well because this Magician card is applies to both of you, okay? Like I said, both of you are going to be so attracted to each other. You're going to feel the same way this person feels about you. It's not going to be a situation on any level where you're going to feel one way and your person is not going to reciprocate. You're going to get reciprocal energy from this person in every situation. Okay. All right. Then we got the distance card showing up here, Capricorn. It says separation, space, blockage. This is happening because it is talking about you and this person needing this time apart to get yourselves together so you can come together and have the type of relationship you've both been praying for. You both been manifesting with the Magician card. Hi, Keisha Lewis. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Okay. All right. So Aqua is coming up. It's coming up next. Okay. All right. Let me clarify, Capricorn. Yeah. See, you've been through a lot of conflict, a lot of competition. Okay. I feel like there are going to be other people that are competing for you as well, Capricorn, is what Spirit is saying with this card. Okay. You'll have people coming out of the woodwork. You'll have people from the past, and then you're going to have other new people besides your soulmate. Because as I told you, this is about discernment. It's about you trying to figure out who is going to be best for Capricorn, not what Capricorn can give to them, because we already know you give 100%, right? So this is about what people can give to you, what people are going to do to make you feel better, okay? Or to take care of you, basically, all right? Okay. All right, then we got, hi. Oh, I think I talked to you already. Yeah. Hi, beautiful dark goddess. Okay. Then we got the Eight of Swords and it's reversed. So Spirit is saying that some of you have been stuck because of the things that you've gone through. And this distance between you and your person is going to help you come out of this with the Eight of Swords. Okay. It's about you freeing yourself from that mental prison that you may have been put in because of what happened with the ex, or it could be negative thoughts and limiting beliefs that you're thinking. Whatever these things are, it's about you dealing with them so you can open yourself up to these new energies, okay? All right. Then we got confessions. Your person is coming to tell you the truth, baby, okay? It says unveiling, coming clean, messages, all right? So you're going to get messages from this new person with them telling you, because they're not going to be able to hold it in. It's like, you know, going to come to a boiling point. It's like it's coming up. And then all of a sudden, it's just going to come out. It might end up being some type of word vomit, okay? So with the confessions card, this is also talking about old people too coming back, okay? Because they feel themselves losing you. They feel their grip weakening, and you getting away. And so they're going to be trying to figure out any kind of way they can say whatever they want to say to you to try to get you to come back. But like I said, they still offering you nothing but crumbs, right? So why you gonna pick up crumbs when you got a whole table set up for you with this new person? Okay, so think about that. This person thinks that just because they are who they are, that you just gonna go back to them and put up with their bullshit. And I know better than that. Hi, Blammy Rose. How you doing? Your team Aquarius here. That's right. I love that. Okay, so we got the Ten of Wands here. Okay, so this person, this old person, is burdened by this situation because they're used to you doing everything, right? You coming to talk to them, you calling them, you doing everything for them, and them not doing shit. But now they know that in order for you to, to try to get back into your good graces, that they're gonna have to come forward. They're gonna have to come with the goods. They're gonna have to come, and they're gonna have to take on the burden and come towards you and confess. Okay. All right. Then we have clarity. This is the last card. It says truth, intentions, honesty. This new person is going to come towards you with with intentions. They're going to want to move this forward with the Chariot card, Cancerian energy. They're going to want to overcome whatever blocks or obstacles that are standing in your way. They're going to be willing to do whatever work they need to do to show up in whatever way they need to show up in order to be open to this connection. Because like I said, you mean a lot to this person, Capricorn. Don't get it twisted. You really do. Okay. Yeah. And so this old person here gonna be crying in their fucking tea or in their cup or whatever the hell when they see you with this person, because they're gonna realize that this person came into your life and did what they could never do. They showed up the right way. This person, came up to your level and didn't try to pull you down to theirs. This person, like I said, they're top shelf. And your ex-person wanted to be lazy and pull you down because they didn't want to do the work on themselves. Some of them, let me tell you the truth, Capricorn, some of your people are actually trying to work on themselves. Let's be honest, okay? But they're fucking lazy and they don't want to do anything. They're used to everybody giving to them, and they do nothing. So it's like they do a little bit and then that's it. And then they do a little bit and that's it. How you doing, Blanco Aces? Blanco Aces. How you doing? So you got people, lazy people. And who the hell wants somebody like this in a relationship? Because they're never going to do what you would do to keep the relationship together. You need somebody that sees eye to eye, that looks at this stuff the same way that you do. And so, like I said, Spirit is sending somebody to you that's going to do that. Okay. All right. Let me get some other messages. Let's see what else Spirit wants to tell you. Okay. We're going to pull from another deck and see. It's for Capricorn Spirit. Oh, okay, Capricorn. I see you, Capricorn, living large, baby. That's what I'm talking about. This is what I'm trying to get y'all to understand. Do the healing, do what you need to do, because you're about to step into, like I said, this new timeline where y'all are going to be living large, okay? You're going to have money, you're going to have love, you're going to have all this community come into your life, people that are going to treat you the way you've always wanted to be treated, and not just your lover, your friends. You're going to have new chosen family. Some of you are going to create new families with this person that you're going to be in a love relationship with. Like I said, it's going to be a beautiful thing. There's going to be money. Like I said, I told y'all, new cars, right? All of this stuff. That's right. Large and in charge. Royal AI. Exactly. So you said the new person did more. Listen to this. The new person did more in less than a year than her old person did, or their old person did in 16 years. You hear what they're saying? Everybody's starting to give their testimonies and tell you that what Spirit is saying is true. So you're about to step into this amazing timeline. Some of you is going to be a new house, new cars, money, love, family, friends, all of this stuff. Okay. People are going to start to understand you now. It's not going to be a situation where you always feel misunderstood. You're always, getting beat down and feeling a certain type of way. I told you, you're going to be pinching yourself and feeling like you living in a dream, but it's going to be real. Okay. All right. Let's get a message from Spirit. Let's get the advice from Spirit. Let's see what they want to tell you, Capricorn. Okay. Okay. So we got declutter. It says, I am surrounded only by what I need and love. It says the angels want you to know the best way to declutter your home, your workspace, and your life is to take things one small step at a time. Combined, small steps will lead to big improvements that will be easier to maintain over the long run. So some of you have got some things you've got to let go of. I feel like a lot of this is symbolic as well, meaning people you may have to let go of along with things. And this can also talk about healing. Like when you heal, do it one step at a time. Nobody's expecting you to do everything at once, okay? Because we're humans. You have life and life be lifing, right? So this is about you getting yourself, together, okay? One step at a time, okay? All right. Then we're going to get a message from your person. We're going to see what they want to tell you, okay? Well, the cards are popping out of the deck. Spirit ain't even waiting for me to shuffle. It's just coming out. So we've got, since I've met you, I have more energy to push towards my goals. So you motivate this person, you inspire this person to, like I said, to elevate in all areas of their life. And I feel like they do the same thing for you, or if they're not doing it now, it's going to happen in the future. Okay. Then we've got, thank you for being there for me when I needed it the most. Okay. This person's always going to be appreciative of whatever energy, time, effort you give them, love, all of these things. Okay. All right, let's get this oracle card and see what else Spirit wants to tell you. I'm going to get you a couple because I know y'all had to wait. Okay, so we got clarity, all right? It says, someone finally sees the answer that was always right in front of their eyes. The vision is clear. Therefore, what is to come shall be clear too. So I feel like this is talking about the dusties and the crusties. They're now clear when it's too fucking late, right? But I also feel like it's the new love, and you as well being clear about what is to come in your life, and knowing that, because you got to get to a place of inner knowing to know that what is for you is coming with the clarity card. Okay. Then we got slow down. It says, just because we want something so bad doesn't mean we have to rush into it. Take a moment to talk with your partner or self to reflect on what is best, okay? So just focus on you, Capricorn. You got a lot of beautiful things coming, because this card right here, I told you, I'm not Capricorn in the tropical, but I'm Capricorn in the Vedic astrology, and I am claiming this damn reading, okay? Because y'all gonna be living large, and I'm gonna be living large with you, okay? All right, so it says, let's see, let me read what some of the people say. Marvin says, no, for the Sagittarius, no evil will work on me to be returned to no damn ex. You said hell froze over, Marva, and they said not the hell freeze over. Okay, you've been decluttering your home people and family. Okay, yeah, you're doing what they asking you to do. That's good. Okay, Capricorn, this was your message. Please don't forget to like the video, hype the video, like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, there is a link. Oh, thank you, Blanco Oasis. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for the super chat. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, there is a link in the description box below. Please have a good day and a good rest of your week. And I promise you, I'm probably going to talk to you soon. I will be back on live sometime this week. I'm going to try to schedule it so that all of you have a heads up on when I'll do it, instead of me just coming in at the last minute. But I'm definitely going to start to add Sunday lives, because I see that, a lot of you like them in it, and you're able to catch them, because I want y'all to be able to see them. Okay. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Am I saying that? Lioness Ruby? Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. And welcome to the channel. You got Capricorn heavy in your chart. So, okay, you're going to be living large, Royal AI. We both are. I'm going to be your damn neighbor. That's right. It's time. It's time for Aquarius. Okay, my aqua babies. Yes, that's right. That's right. Let's go, Aqua Gang. That's right. That's right, Keisha. You see, you here for Capricorn and Pisces? Well, welcome, Erica Nelson. Oh, thank you. Thank you, LM085. Aqua Baby signed in. That's right. That's right. Look, the cards are just popping out of the deck. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Spirit is like, let's go, let's go, let's go. Hold on. 1 second. So see, y'all, today y'all are not last. Y'all are second to last. Second to last, but definitely not least. My Aquas. You've been in hermit mode? Okay. Yeah. They pop up everywhere. You know, it's this YouTube. YouTube, Janelle, you know, they pop up everywhere. Okay, hold on. Here we go. Okay, Aqua. Here we come. I hope everybody is doing well. I hope you're all having a wonderful weekend. I'm so happy that y'all could be here and join me for this live. Because you know I love y'all. Y'all know y'all one of my favorite signs to read for. You know that. You know that. No love lost here, baby. We love the hell out of each other. It is mutual. Okay, here we go. Peace, love, and coconuts to you too, Royal AI. Okay, for Aquarius spirit, what twin flame messages do you have for Aquarius, please? Okay, for Aquarius spirit, what twin flame messages do you have for them? Oof. Aquarius spirit, oof. They're throwing the cards at me. They're throwing them at me. Okay. Okay, so overall energy, Aquarius, we got the death card showing up here. So this is saying the relationship is over, no second chances, growth and transformation, and what's dead is dead. So the majority of y'all are not going back to this old person. Okay, whatever's in the past, you're leaving it in the past and you're moving on. I see somebody, you know, ruined. I see somebody ruined and saying goodbye to whatever the hell is going on in the past. Okay, with the death card. Okay, that's Scorpio energy. Then we have the camera card showing up here. It says reminiscing, making memories, learning from the past, perception. You and this new person are going to make new memories, new beautiful memories together. Okay, but you know, I feel like from time to time you may look back. That's right, new. That's right, Royal AI. But look, you know, from time to time you may look back on the past, but I feel like once you and this person integrate together, this new person, you're gonna be like, fuck the past, fuck whatever happened, whatever. You know how when you go through something just so difficult and then something good happens, till you start to forget about what happened in the past. I feel like that's what's gonna happen with this person. They're gonna come into your life and you're gonna be like, you know what? I'm just gonna let that shit go from the past because I'm tired of it. I need to move on and I'm just gonna be happy with my person. Okay. So we got the withdrawn card. It says single, lonely, solitary. This is temporary, Capricorn. Okay. Know that you are not alone. You have us here at this channel. You have this community. I see all of y'all talking together and loving on each other. And I love that. It makes me feel so good. And you know that you love, you know, Aquarius, you know, I love the fuck out of y'all. And you know, that's what somebody said one time. They was like, you forgot the Aquarius. I said, never, because I love y'all. I said, if I forget anybody else before I forget y'all, you know that. So you have this community. You have spirit, okay? You have God. Because like I said, these gifts that are coming to you are coming to you from God, okay? We have heartbroken showing up here. It says deeply hurt and sad, feeling lost, grieving and despair and breakup. So a lot of you, like I said, you went through it when you went through these relationships with these people, right? And you just got to know, like I tell everybody, I'm going to tell you this, okay? We are ascended masters. We had to go through the hard shit we had to go through to learn the things that we have to learn so that you can have these type of things come into your life. The commitment, okay? Because this is what I firmly believe. I feel like if we had an easier life, number one, we wouldn't appreciate a lot of the things like we do. And also, I feel like it's a situation to where you have to learn what you have to learn in order for you to get what it is you need. Because I'm telling you, we may have gone through things that other people in this lifetime didn't go through, right? But they're also not going to get the rewards that you're going to receive as well. That's what you got to remember as well. Just because you see somebody get into a relationship, Aquarius, it doesn't mean that that relationship is going to last forever. It doesn't mean it's going to be true love. The connection that you're coming into is going to end in marriage if that's what you want. It's going to, you and this person are going to be life partners forever. You're going to grow fucking old together. Everybody can't say that they're going to have that. You know, they're not going to even say that they have the potential to have that, right? But Spirit is telling you what you're going to get. And like I said, these things are coming to God, coming from God. This is coming from God, okay? Straight from God, okay? Pass, go, and collect the $200. You get money, you get love, you getting houses, you getting all of these things. And so Spirit is telling you, keep your head up. Keep your head up, Aquarius. I know it's a lot. I know you go through a lot. We talk about this all the time. But like I said, don't let this shit get you down and keep you down. You're going to have ups and downs. We get that, but you can make it. You can get through this. Yeah. Okay, so we got Queen of Wands showing up here. So look how you showing up. Fire sign or someone with a lot of fire in their chart, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is how you signing. You showing up. You shining bright, baby. These people gonna be coming out the woodwork for you, Aquarius. Okay, they're gonna see your value finally the way they always should have seen it. Some of the past people, but then the new people are gonna as well. But the good thing is, you get to tell them past people, fuck you. You get a chance to do that. Not everybody gets to do that. I'm not trying to be bitter, but I know sometimes that's just what you want to do. You just want to be able to tell these people, you know what you did to me. You see what you did to me. You see what I went through. Fuck you. That's the best feeling in the world sometimes, to be able to tell somebody that. And I'm not trying to be petty Betty, but I gotta be honest. Okay. All right. Yeah, you got Sagittarius in your chart too. Hi Ramona, how you doing? Okay, so we got heart fog showing up here. It says mixed signals, blocked emotions, messed up. So that's what these old people tried to do. They tried to keep you messed up. It could have been somebody that you were married to with the Ten of Cups, okay? We also have the Tower card showing up here, Scorpio energy. So some of y'all got Scorpio in your chart. Oh, look, see? Clarifying. At the same time I said it, Royal AI came through with the comment and said they got they have Scorpio in their chart. So some of you got Scorpio in your chart. You've been through a lot, but this is, you know what this tells me? That you can overcome. You can overcome anything that you go through. Okay, we got the Ten of Cups showing up here. This is where you're headed. Okay, even those of you that were married to somebody and they mistreated you, you're headed back to this type of situation, but this time you're going to get treated the way you always deserve to be treated, is what Spirit is telling you. Okay. Yeah. So we got confusion showing up here. It says uncertain, unclear, unsure. I feel like this is talking about that ex. They don't know what to do. They don't know what to do because you've moved on, right? You've closed out the cycle with the world, right? So this is all signs. This is talking about you overcoming, overcoming personal challenges so you can open up these new doors and opportunities for yourself. Okay. There is going to be no more confusion because you got somebody that's coming into your life and they're going to be open and honest with you. And you're always going to know where you stand. You're going to always know how this person feels. This person is going to have your back. Okay. All right. That's right. Close all the old doors. Then we've got shallow showing up here. See, Spirit is pulling out all the shit you've been through, Aquarius. It says shallow, hollow, empty, boredom, right? You've been bored with your love life. You've been dealing with hollow people. You've been dealing with people who are empty. They try to tell you you're not enough when they're fucking empty and hollow inside, right? But you got the love coming. Like I tell y'all, it's not just love. You have friends. You have all of these people coming your way. It's moving slowly with the Knight of Pentacles, right? Earth sign is someone with a lot of earth in their chart towards Virgo, Capricorn, but look at what it's coming with. It's coming with marriage. It's coming with a higher level of commitment. It's coming with, you being able to have all the things you want from you going from being the person who's always been messed around to the person who is going to be envied now with that Hierophant card. Because I told you, these exes and these crusties and these dusties and even the people around you, people, frenemies, the some of your family members and all this, everybody gonna be envious of you because the type of relationship you're gonna have with this person. I told you there's gonna be people that go through this life and they're not gonna experience anything like this. That's what you got to realize. Yeah, it may be a struggle, but at the end, you're getting all of these beautiful rewards. Okay. All right. Then we've got clinging. So this person is going to cling to you. They're going to hang on to you. God help anybody that tries to fuck with you, is what Spirit is saying. This person is going to be, they're going to be watching you. This is also talking about this old person holding on, obsessing, spying on you because they don't know how to get you back. They're trying their best to try to get you back, Aquarius, and they don't know how to do it. Okay. But Spirit is telling you to listen to your intuition, okay, with the High Priestess, Pisces energy, all right? But with the Five of Wands, there's going to be a lot of competition. I told you it's going to be people competing over you. Didn't I tell you? I said it's going to be people coming after you because they're going to see how you shine bright like a diamond now. You've done your work. You've worked on yourself. And now it's going to be the time for you to reap your rewards. And when you do that, they're going to be coming out of the woodwork. So this person... this old person is going to be even more frustrated because it won't just be the soulmate that is going to be competing for you. It's going to be a lot of other new people as well. So, they're not going to like that because you're going to be getting all the attention and they ain't going to be getting shit. They're going to be getting the middle finger from you. Okay. All right. So let's get one more. Yeah, I know. I claim it too. I got an Aquarius rising. I claim it. I claim it too, beautiful dark goddess. I'm like, bring it on. Thank you. Thank you, Royal AI. I appreciate your support. Always. Okay, so we got the numbing out card. So this person, you got this old person all in their feels. Okay, Aquarius, I know you don't give a fuck about them, but you got them all in their damn feels. They numbing they damn selves out because they're trying to suppress their feelings so that they don't come running towards you and giving you that word vomit and telling you how they feel. So it says, they say they've got it under control, but the pattern is starting to show. When life gets heavy, their escape route is always chemical. So this is somebody who that's all they do. They drink, they drug, they do all this shit, right? So who want to deal with somebody that's all they do is this? I'm not saying don't have your libation, don't have your good time. I'm not saying that. I'm not judgmental at all because like I said, this life is heavy and you got to do what you got to do when you got to do what you got to do, okay? But what I am saying is that this person, they not on your level, Aquarius. They're not trying to go anywhere. They're not trying to be better. They're not trying to do better. One thing I'm going to say about y'all now is that it don't matter how many times y'all get knocked down in this damn collective. Y'all always getting your asses up and dusting yourself off. And I got to give you much respect for that because everybody's not going to do that. Everybody's not going to go through the shit that y'all gone through because I read the comments. I hear the things that y'all say. And I know that y'all have been through hell and fucking back, but you still here and you're not allowing the things that these people do to you to put you down for good. And like I said, I got to give you your props for that. You need to pat yourself on the back, Aquarius, because that's a beautiful thing. Everybody can't say that. Some people live this life here and they let it take them out. But you are still here. You're still you may have struggles at times. You're still doing what you need to do. And like I said, you're going to get rewarded for it. Okay. Look at this. Look. See? Wedding day. It says there's a wedding going down from me to we, from uncertain to official. Everything feels so much more defined now. You have so many blessings awaiting you. So much beautiful stuff. Okay. Then we've got unsent text here. That's that Dusty and the Crusty. Okay. This could be the new person too, because they want to talk to you. They want to talk to you really badly. Like I tell y'all all the time that you want to be with your person. This person want to be with you just as much as you do, if not more, because think about it. They've been in love with you and watching you for a long time. Some of y'all didn't know about this person until Spirit started telling you about them, right? So you got to realize this person been in the pressure cooker for way longer than you have. So it says unsent text. A message was typed with intention and then deleted out of fear. The silence says more than the words would have. So the new person is wanting to contact you, but like I told you, Spirit is keeping the two of you apart until the time is right. But this old person, they want to text you and tell you stuff too. But like I said, the reason why they don't do it is because they know that you are going to be giving them the damn middle finger. You're going to be like, fuck that. I don't want to hear that. See, look, you're going to be going viral with whatever it is you do. Whether you sing, you dance, you write, you heal, you do Reiki, whatever it is you do, y'all are going to be going viral. And when this happens, all these people are going to be crawling out of the woodwork. It's going to be old fucking friends that you ain't seen in years. That's going to be acting like they, you know, you just talked to each other yesterday. You're going to be all these people, old family members that you done kicked to the curb. All of these things, these people are going to be coming at you because they gold digging. They trying to get a piece of the pie. They're trying to hang on to your coattails. But like I said, that's where your discernment comes in, Aquarius, okay? You can't let these people, if they weren't there when you were down, they don't need to be there when you up, okay? But it's your decision. You have to decide what is best for you, okay? Okay. I know, boo, right? Right? So you say you ready for this and you claim the message? Oh, that's what, look. I hope you are able to have your wedding. You have such a good time, Keisha. I understand. Trust me, I get it. Good luck to you. I'm praying for you. I sure hope you get what you want. Okay, let's get some messages from your from Spirit. Let's get the message from Spirit, the advice, and then we're gonna get some messages from your person. I'm gonna do some other cards for y'all. Okay, so we've got self-worth showing up here. It says, in the angel's eyes, you're worthy of all the good that you can possibly imagine. You do not need to change to earn what you deserve, what you desire, or what the universe wants to bring to you. You are worthy of overcoming your challenges and improving your life in whatever way you wish. Okay? I see the tomatoes. Yeah, it is. It's beautiful, right? So your person is saying they're thinking of you in this very moment and that they miss you. All right? Let's pull some other messages. Let's see what else they want to tell you. Okay, we have, I find your inner wisdom really attractive. So see, this person is not just about the outside. Even though they love you, they think you're very handsome, very beautiful. They also love you on the inside. All of those things that people try to tell you, Aquarius, you too much, or you do this, or why you do that, and all this. This person is the right person. They love everything about you. The very things that people have told you you're wrong for, this person is going to love you for. That's one of the ways you're going to know is them. Okay. And then we've got, I remember the first day we met like it was yesterday. This person is going to remember all the dates. The first day you talked to each other, the first time you went on a date to, with each other, the first time you did the do. All of these things, this is going to be that type of person, okay? That remembers your birthday, remembers your anniversary, remember the first week you did this and did that, okay? All right. I'm going to get you a few more messages. You're welcome, Keisha. Okay, your person is telling you you are the light at the end of their tunnel, okay? Then we've got, okay, this is from the Dusty Crusty. What's the point of it all? Okay. We're not even going to entertain that. Let me get you another one. Okay, your soulmate is saying their love for you is stronger than ever. Okay, so and I told you, if you start to wonder about what's going on with them and stuff, remember there is an all signs that talks about what's going on with your soulmate and their ex. Okay, because your ex ain't dealing with that damn soulmate. Your soulmate ain't dealing with their ex. They're trying to come towards you and prepare for you. They don't give a fuck about the past person just like you don't. Okay. All right. Let's get these oracle cards from Spirit. Okay. And then we're going to move on to Pisces. But like I said, you good, Aquarius, just stay the course. Okay. Don't give up. Don't give up. Just keep moving forward. Keep enjoying your life. Do the best you can for yourself. Take yourself out. Buy yourself flowers, whatever you imagine doing with your person, start to do it with yourself. Okay, we have slow down showing up here. It says just because we want something so badly, it doesn't mean we have to rush into it. Take a moment to talk with yourself or your partner to reflect on what is best. That's why I told you, have a good time with yourself, Aquarius, okay? Don't worry about what's going on with your person. When the time is right, this person is going to show up. And like I told you, they're going to come out of nowhere. You're not going to be able to guess when it's going to happen. Okay. Then we got annoyance showing up here. It says you or your partner may be annoyed right now. Give each other space to cool off to avoid more arguments. Okay. This could be for some of y'all that are together with your person, or this could be you being annoyed by these past people that keep trying to come back into your energy. Okay. Don't give them the satisfaction. Just, rock on. Okay. Then we have explore. It says take a ride and explore the new scenery or each other's inner thoughts. And then we've got ecstasy. It says your partner elevates your mind, body, and soul. It says this feeling of pleasure is electrifying. Okay. So you're going to have somebody, like I said, that's going to have you on the edge of ecstasy. All right. You're going to have some good times, some sexy times. Okay. All right, Aquarius, this was your reading. You know I love y'all, Aqua babies. Y'all know y'all one of my favorites. You know that always. I love you. I wish you nothing but the best. Okay? Nothing but the best. Hang in there. Don't allow this life to beat you down. Come here to us, to this collective, this community is for you. Okay? I purposefully keep out the trolls and keep out the fucked up people so that you can have some place to come with like-minded people who are going through the same thing you're going through, so you can talk to them and y'all can help each other. Everybody can help each other. You're welcome, beautiful dark goddess. Yeah, so like I said, I love y'all, and I'm praying for y'all always. And like I said, it's coming. Your person is coming. It's always gonna happen when you least expect it. I'm blessed to be able to read for you. I'm blessed to be able to read for y'all. Like I said, I never would have thought that I would end up being able to do this, because this was something I always loved to do. And the fact that I get to help y'all don't know how much it means to me. Y'all gonna get me to crying. You make me start crying. Y'all know y'all always make me start crying, Aquarius, because it's love. It's love like that. I really, really do love y'all. Okay. All right. Thank you so much, all of y'all, for showing up. I appreciate everything y'all do. Now we're going to move on to Pisces. Sorry about that. Okay. Okay, here we go. Thank y'all. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody. Thank you to Royal AI. You be looking out. I appreciate you. Thank you, Missy. Thank you, Keisha Lewis. Thank you, Eric. Hi, Eric Nelson, and thank you to LMO085. Thank you. Okay, so Pisces, last but not least. Let's see what's going on with you. I hope y'all are doing well. I hope you have an amazing weekend. Thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for waiting it out, because I know you used to be at the beginning and now you at the end, but that's all right. Last but not least, right? Okay, let's see what's going on with Pisces. Okay, this is for Pisces spirit. What twin flame messages do you have for Pisces, please? It's for Pisces spirit. What twin flame messages do you have for Pisces? It's for Pisces spirit. What twin flame messages do you have for them? Okay, Pisces spirit. Okay, here we go, Pisces. Okay. It's looking pretty good, Pisces. I like that. Okay, so you got the 1 day card. It says someday, somewhere, another time. This is talking about your dusty, crusty. It's talking about your dusty, crusty ex, okay? They can't figure out how to get back into your energy, okay? So they're like spiraling. They crashing out because they want to be with you, but they don't know how to do it, okay? They trying to send shit your way with this curse card. We talked about this before. You weren't the only sign to get it, okay? You know, we've been through this before when I read and talked about the things that were hidden from you, right? People throwing projections and throwing all this shit because they can't figure out how to get back into your good graces. And I feel like there's no way to do it. So know that you're protected. Know that spirit has your back, okay? Then we have sword and rose showing up here. It says clarity and truth, revelations, honor and protection, determination. Spirit is telling you with this card You are protected. Doesn't matter what these people try to send to you. It's just going to build up and get sent right back to them. Okay. All right. So you got lusting here. I feel like this is talking about your person, the soulmate. Okay. This person is lusting after you, but it's love. It's not just lust. They love you as well. That's what's behind all of the feelings is the love. Okay. But this could also be the ex-person too, lusting after you, wanting to be with you. Okay. You and this new person are going to have a lot of chemistry with each other, a lot of attraction, a lot of spark, a lot of passion. And then, like I said, you're being watched by both people, okay? Both by the past person and the new person as well. Okay, let's start by clarifying this one-day card. Okay, so you got two cards that fell here. You have the Tower, and you also have the Ten of Wands. So I feel like this whole entire situation has been, you know, hard for you, very difficult for you, Pisces, okay? But your old foundation is being torn down in favor of a new one, okay? So Spirit is telling you, work on letting go of these, you know, these wands, the baggage that you carry. Hold on one second. I don't know. We still reading. Let's see what comes through, Eric. Okay. Okay. So we've got, like I said, hold on. Let go of this baggage that you've been carrying Pisces. I'm sorry. So that, you know, you have this tower that's going to level what's going on with you, but it's so that you can rebuild in the proper way. So you can have healthy relationships with people instead of just having people stab you in the back. Okay. All right. So we've got longing. We have escaping, we've got shocking, and then we have paradise here. Okay, so with the longing card, your new person is craving you. They're aching you. They're aching, not aching you, aching for you. And they're wanting you with the longing card. Okay, so let's see what else Spirit wants to tell you about this card. Like I said, this person dreams about you. They think about you all the time. You're always on this person's mind. Okay. So with the King of Swords, air sign or someone with a lot of air in their chart, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, this is somebody who is very independent. This is somebody who is top shelf. They can be with anybody they want to be with, but they want to be with you. They long for you. And this is somebody that normally don't long for no damn body, but they're longing for you. So that's telling me this person has a lot of people in their face wanting to be with them all the time, but you're the only person that they see. Okay. With the Magician card, this person is manifesting you just like you're manifesting them. Okay. This could also be, let me say this too, because this Magician card fell upside down. It is also talking about the damn witchcraft card. So you got this other person, the dusty and the crusty Pisces, that is longing for you as well. Okay. And they're trying to manipulate the situation to bring you back to them. Because I told you, they feel like they're out of control, like they have no control over the situation at all, which they actually don't, because this is not their life. It's your life, right? Okay. Then we've got the escaping card showing up here, right? This is like the Eight of Cups for me. It says avoiding, blocking, pushing away. So this person is coming at you, I feel like energetically, Pisces, if not in the 3D. And I feel like you are pushing them away with this escaping card. You're doing whatever you can energetically, trying to block them. How you doing, Velvet? You are doing whatever you can energetically to try to block this person because you want to move on. You want to be done with them. Like I said, they can feel it energetically, and I feel like it's making them panic. Okay, hold on. Let's clarify. So we have the Seven of Pentacles showing up here. Okay, so you understand that you reap what you've sown. You reap what you've sown, right? So I feel like you are now trying to plant, you know, better seeds to not have these type of fucking people show up in your life. I feel like you are just so tired of having to push people away and walk away from them because they're not treating you right, that you are now learning how to be more discerning. You're reevaluating the way, whatever way you are using to decide if you want to allow people in your life or not. I feel like you're reevaluating that and doing it a different way. so that you don't have to deal with this type of bullshit anymore, because I feel like you're tired of it. Okay. All right. Then we got the shocking card showing up here, right? It says turmoil, trouble, unexpected. Okay. Let me clarify this and see why this is showing up. You say you're a Libra cross watcher, Christy? Okay, so we've got the High Priestess, Pisces energy, and the Queen of Wands, fire sign, or someone with a lot of fire in their chart, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, so this is saying that, okay, with this old person, it's talking about them seeing you as very, very attractive, right? This person is wanting to do whatever it is that they can to try to get you. But then this is also talking about the new person, that the new person is listening to their intuition, trying to, be guided towards you. And like I told you, when the two of you come together, it's going to be a shocking thing. You're not going to see it coming when this person shows up in your life. Are you your Pisces moon, Lady Scorpion T? Okay. Then we got the Paradise card showing up here. Okay. Like paradise. I hear Sade singing in my head. So it says happiness and joy, playfulness, enjoying each other, and honeymoon phase. You and this new person, like I said, you're gonna feel like you're in paradise, right? We got the Emperor on the bottom of the deck. This is Aries energy. This is talking about your divine counterpart. Guys, make it fit. Turn it into the Empress. So this is somebody that's that is basically fatherhood or motherhood energy. This is somebody very practical, somebody who is protective, gonna have your back, gonna be here all the time. Okay, this is gonna be somebody with whom you don't ever have to think, does this person not have my back? Whatever. Like I said, you're going to be tempted to question this connection, Pisces, but Spirit is telling you no, that if this is a gift from the divine, it's a gift from God, and don't question it, because this is what you deserve. Okay. All right, let me pull another card to clarify. Yeah, so we got the World here. This is all signs. This is talking about you overcoming personal challenges. And when you open up these new doors and opportunities for yourself, your person's going to come in. And like I said, it's going to feel unreal, because you've never had this type of relationship where somebody's had your back, where, you feel protected, you feel loved, you feel wanted, you feel valued, all of these things, because that's what this person is going to do for you. Okay. But for some of you, it involves you having to walk away from. Okay, I'm back. I don't know what's going on. It's the second time this happened today. So let me finish. Let me hurry up and finish, because I don't want it to go down again. Okay, so like I said, in order for you to have this new paradise, right, with your person, it's going to involve you needing to walk away from all of these things that are no longer serving you. And you have to figure out, that's part of your lesson, is for you to figure out what things need to go and what things need to stay, and you listen to your intuition and you can figure that out. Okay. All right, let's get the message from Spirit. Let's get the advice from Spirit and see what they want to tell you, Pisces, okay? Okay, so we've got hope showing up here. You're the only sign that got this card. It says, hope is a choice. I choose to be hopeful. The angels remind you that without hope, you can't build belief. Your actions are directionless. Your purpose feels like a pipe dream, and true meaning seems unattainable. Hope is about recognizing that good things are yet to come and about expecting them to come, okay? You're welcome. Thank you. I love you too, Christy. So Spirit is telling you to have hope. Hang on. Don't let go, okay? You got beautiful things coming your way. And a lot of times this is an endurance test. Spirit is trying to test your, test your patience. Make sure, that you can, you can deal with certain things because you are about to get the mother load. And so you got to hang on and know that you deserve what it is that you deserve and be willing to do whatever is necessary for you to get it. Okay. All right. Let's get a message from Spirit. Let's see what they want to tell you. Hi, Daniel. How you doing? Okay. Let's get the messages. Let's see what your person wants to tell you. Okay. So you've got, when you touch me, I feel butterflies in my stomach. So, you're going to have that thing where you touch each other and it feels, it feels crazy, but in a good way. Okay. Then we've got, I'm working hard on my finances for you, for us, and for our future. So this person is leveling up. They already got money, but this person is leveling themselves up even more for the two of you to be together. Okay. Then we have, I'm so proud of everything you do. This person is going to be proud of you all the time. Okay. Like I said, you're never going to wonder how this person feels about you because they're always going to let you know. Okay. All right. Let's get these oracle messages. I want to do this before the live. I don't want it to go down again. Okay. So Pisces Spirit. Okay. Ooh, you got 3 cards. We have family and friends. It says the support of family and friends may help strengthen this connection. So the people that are going to be for you, the people that are going to be happy that you're together with this person are going to help you to you and this person to move the connection along in a positive manner. Okay. Then we've got third party here. It says there's something or someone that's affecting your relationship. It's time to address it. That's this motherfucker over here trying to do curses, trying to do spell work, trying to do stuff to you. Because remember, we had the magician fall upside down as well. When that happens, it talks about a trickster, somebody trying to do stuff behind your back. So with this third party card, it's because this person knows that you have to make a choice and they're wanting you to choose them. But I know you're going to do what's best for Pisces. Okay. Then we have spiritual awakening showing up here. It says your partner is sensing that there is something profoundly important about this connection. Okay. So your person, your soulmate knows that this connection is unlike any other. They know it. Okay. Then we have reconciliation. All right. So this is past life connection. It's talking about your soulmate. We're not talking about that old dusty crusty. Don't nobody care about them. It says be open to someone returning and wanting to work things out. For some of you, it could be that you had a false start with the soulmate and they're coming back to work things out. But for everybody, it is talking about the soulmate. Okay. We're not talking about, because I'm not taking no information from that person. So anything that says anything about that, we're throwing it to the side. Okay. So you got like I said, a beautiful relationship coming your way. You are ascending. You got money, love, legacy, all of these things coming your way. And Spirit wants you to know that you are loved and you are blessed, Pisces. Okay. So just keep hanging on, keep holding on, and know that Spirit has you. Okay. Thank y'all so much for coming in and watching this live and being here with me to spend your weekend anywhere you want to spend it. And I'm grateful that you're here with me. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you. I love y'all. I'm praying for all of you. I wish you nothing but the best. Thank you again for everything that y'all do. Because like I said, y'all help me. It ain't just me helping you. You helping me as well. Like I said, I get such a good feeling when I think about all of y'all and I think about the collective. So I love y'all. Like I said, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Like the video, hype the video. Like I said, again, I love y'all and y'all have an amazing rest of your weekend. Okay. Bye.